So nice. That's nice looking. Oh, hello, hello, my beautiful friends. Good evening, everyone, or maybe good morning in some ends of the world. Welcome, everyone. It's been a while, right? And for a change, you can't see me, but you can see my hands and my desk. It's been a long time, way too long. Hello, my friends. Where are you from, guys? Let's chat quickly. Let's see. Let me know if you can hear me well, if you can see me well. How is the color? How is everything? I'm seeing myself on two screens and it's looking very good actually. Denmark, Washington, perfect. That's good. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. There's so many of us. Wow. Before I'll start with the class and chats and all, I wanted to say that get yourself the free Digi Papers because the code for free papers, it's valid till the end of this class. And also, it's important, we're gonna be giving a free membership. This live class, we'll see how many. I don't know yet, but it's worth to stay for the live class. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to be in your homes. Thank you for finding time, especially that honestly, it's quite spontaneous meets up because we haven't seen each other for so long. We haven't crafted live. I haven't crafted for ages. I miss it. And I think you missed me since there's nearly 200 of you. So thank you so much for coming. A pleasure. If I can ask you to hit the likes buttons um, because I don't see that many of them, and I see many of you joining. So thank you, thank you. Share it on your social media before we start. Please do. The free Digi Papers are in my store. The code is Feb for February 2025. It's in the description box, or some of you can maybe leave a comment in the chat. And so thank you so very much for that. Oh, it's so lovely to see so many of you. So the papers are for those two gorgeous butterfly pages. I love them so very much. I love the size. I love how big they are. And we're going to be making some art journal page today, I hope. And it's spontaneous one because I haven't prepared the class. I haven't prepared the actual project. But I do have a feeling that how about making something spontaneously so you can see maybe my mistakes, maybe my process of thinking, just the real raw way of creating, and with the flaws with the ups and downs, happy mistakes, maybe happy accidents, or maybe something very much so spectacular. We shall see. I wanted to also show you quickly. My printer isn't the best, honestly, but I wanted to quickly show the another Valentine's quick. That was a request from some of you guys for some extra Valentine little creatures. So here it is, 3 pages. If you're curious, they're not free this time. Maybe they will become free at some point, but for now they are in the store in case you wanted to have some more for your journey. And I wanted to say there was a free Digi last week for Valentine's in our group. So it's good to be in the group, guys. It's good to be on the live. It's good to basically have the settings on notifications to not miss anything. Hello from France, Finland, from Poland, Spain. Welcome, welcome everyone. It's amazing to have you. Come on, let's share the class because let's share this chat, this amazing meetup because there's nearly 300 of you. Oh, I'm so excited to be back. I'm excited to be crafting with you. I missed it so much. It was so little time recently, as you know, of loads is happening, loads is changing. So thank you for being here. So get yourself the free DGs and we will be using them for our journal page. I'm hoping actually for a little bit of collaging for our background, maybe using the music notes book. And actually, maybe I forgot, maybe you have some questions right now. Dziękuję bardzo, bardzo mi miło, że jesteście. Bardzo się cieszę. Wszyscy, którzy są z Polski, którzy zostawiają komentarze, bardzo dziękuję, bardzo, bardzo mi miło. I just said that it's so lovely to see the Polish accents and the Polish words of hello in the chats because it isn't that often to be seen, honestly. So it's really, really nice. I'm glad it's actually working because honestly, Lucas ran a test if the cables are still correct and working only like 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes before. Hello from Portugal. We've been in Portugal for Christmas. Maybe some of you remember, and we loved that time. Um, Thank you so much for joining. You are very welcome, guys, because I'm I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here with you, and I'm so happy there's so many of you. It's unbelievable to actually have a chance. And I said, Lucas, I'm not really ready for the ordinary class. There's no time. I'm not going to show myself in the camera because I just don't have time. And believe it or not, it's so funny. I said it that it's very little time today. And I said, how about we just make like a desk, only from the desk, a little bit of video. And then one friend came over. Then when they left, soon after, the second set of friends came over. Would you believe it? Like it's literally, I said, you couldn't picture it. You couldn't guess it that nobody's the whole week it's quiet, quiet. And then Saturday we're planning the live class. I'm in the halfway making some digits for you guys, and then the friends are calling one friend and I'm like, we are blessed to have friends. It's always nice to have friends around if they visit, but it's just so funny that it happened today. So dziękuję Aneta, bardzo mi miło. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you very much for that. Dziękuję ślicznie. If you have any questions, what's the code? The code is Feb 2025. I think I need a sip of tea from my newest edition of the mugs from Lisbon. From you can see if I finish, I'll show you, but you have to trust me. Or maybe you can see. I'm collecting the mugs from our trips from Spain. I have from Spain, Poland, from Portugal now, and from Ireland. Only four so far. I love the papers. Bought both packs. You're very welcome. I need to get ink. Yeah, I need to get ink. Like my, honestly, I think like this page came out lovely, but everything seems to be a bit yellowish, to be honest. And I don't think this is as nice like it's much prettier on my laptop than everything seems to be yellow. You can even see on my butterflies, everything it's kind of yellowish. So I have to check the settings, but I swear there was just no time, guys, today at all, zero time, because I rather actually run with the class. And even Lucas said, "Why don't we do it tomorrow? It's too late." No, because said, "What time is now? We have an hour." I said, "We have 15 minutes till the class, Lucas. You better get ready." So it was all go, 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 go. And thanks for another wonderful freebie. You are very welcome. You are welcome, everyone from Belgium, Netherlands. Will you come to the Netherlands? Oh, Inge, I would love to. I think Netherlands and Norway are something in our heads. But the thing is that when I travel to teach, I travel with my whole pack of family, which is the four of us. So it's like we always like to connect that holiday together with a teaching family trip because going for the first time to Norway or to Netherlands and not taking my Lucas with me and the girls and just take all in of the beautiful sightseeing if there's a time for it and being in the place, new country like that without them, it just doesn't seem right because we always go together. So come down under to New Zealand. Oh, that would be amazing, right? You have to come to Denmark. Thank you so much. I'll honestly say we do have invitations all the time. I won't lie, and I'm not gonna be saying, oh, we have thousands. Maybe not that many, but from time to time there's a little chat here and there, an invitation from the different stores in the world. But with the books in the making, with now, as you know, it's official. We're moving house in like less than 3 months, which is insane if you think about it. Maybe, well, 3 or 4 months, maybe two. It all depends when the house will be finished, when we will manage to finish all the all the tiling, all the floorings, because the house is new. So it's a lot ahead, and I'm still in the middle of bookmaking. Everything postponed by nearly a month. The books that are going to happen in the next few weeks supposed to be in January, but when the life opportunity of a new home happens and it could be your forever home, you just go for it. You just leave everything else, wait, and you just go for it. So that what happened. Bardzo proszę, bardzo się cieszę, że się motylki podobają. Congratulations, Karina. Hello, Tina. Tina, I'm going to show you something, guys. Tina, I'm sorry I didn't message you. I will, I promise. But look at my Tina. She always sends me those most gorgeous cards, and I personally didn't have a chance yet to say thank you, but she does send me and thank you, and I love them. I appreciate them always. She has been sending me this style of cards since nearly forever. It feels, Tina. I love them to bits. I keep them all. These are the two new recent, and it's so amazing that they are made with the fairies. I have to say, this is my, like, I love the color, the pink and the teal, and how wonderful is that? I love them. I really do. So thank you so much. I knew that you're gonna come to the chat, so I just wanted to say personal life thank you. And guys, do you have any questions? Actually, maybe this is a moment we're gonna start literally now. Maybe there is some question you wish to ask me regarding something. I don't know. It could be personal, could be professional, could be business, could be anything. Travels, if for teaching, we do think about it for maybe closer to summer, if any. But as I said, kind of the life happened and surprised took us by surprise, so that kind of changed a little bit, changed a little bit the energy of everything, if you ask me. When are you launching a new book? Honestly, I would hope February. I was meant to be January, but I'm hoping it's going to be February. It's going to be definitely 3 books, if not more. So we'll see. It's going to be a definite 3 books, if not more. And maybe there is going to be second launch much faster in between very little time, because it has to fit with the moving process as well. So yes, it's a little bit challenging at the moment. 300 of you watching. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. You are so sweet to be here. Almost 5 member now. Oh, actually, members, I posted you a code for the papers. In case any of you are here, you can use the code for the papers, for all the Digi Papers. So just check that out, all the members. I thought I'd let you know. So the same code works for everything. So check it out. You know what I'm talking about. A post was, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. Yes, I may need that. My Dr. Lucas came. What are the new books called? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say that it's going to be winter. Still, there is a winter launch, because truly I think there's so much more to be added to our gnomes and winter stories. So it's going to be winter themed books for sure. And you've been asking for spring, so it's going to be something spring as well. Can you guess? Honestly, not really. I don't think I was giving any hints, because I really wish to keep it as a surprise to you as much as possible. Is that in the Give Me Coffee, or just something else for the freebie? No, the coffee page is a long time gone. I don't use it. It's actually, Aida is saying to shh. It's actually on our website. So the link is in the description. Go to marimismallart.com. The code is Feb for February, FEB 2025. No, the code does not work for all the digits. It's working for our today's project, which is the butterflies. The butterflies, yes. Thank you for take your time. They need to feel good before you. Yes, that's such a true. And I tell you why. I didn't think I'm gonna have a throat problem just before the live class. It has to feel good, and honestly, every time I think I finished the book, and I'm coming to the conclusion that the book is there finished, as in all the pages are there. There is something I'm finding that I'm like, there is like 5% that I'm thinking, no, just something is missing, or whichever. There is going to be a small, not small, actually quite big and a lovely change to the cover. There's some little addition to the covers from the new year, which I'm super happy that is going to happen. And also, I'm glad that we continue with that the books are going to have a continuation. So whatever you have, the new books are going to be just jumping in together nicely, and I love that idea. And the spring is a completely, I can tell you, the spring book is a completely, totally new theme. Of course, we're staying in our wonderland sort of theme and in our magical world of fairies and stuff, but it's a theme that I hope you don't expect. Thank you for the freebie. You're very welcome. Bardzo proszę. Code only for butterfly, good till the end of their life. Yes, okay. The Fallen A watching. Um, I wish you had more paying options in the shop. Well, I think there is Visa card and PayPal, as far as I know, which are the most common. Can we get some cute bumblebees? Maybe wish dandelion. Mm, well, not in the books I planned at the moment, but I want to say hi. But nobody can see you. This is the camera here, Hannah. So if you would like to say something, it has to be here on this space. So you're gonna be seen here. You want to say hi with your handy? Niżej? See? I didn't know there was a live today. I just happened to be scrolling. Well, you are up for a treat, I hope. Nobody knew about it because honestly, we've been like we've been like I don't know, we've been like just feeling for it. And I said, there's just been so long without the live class. Okay. So shall we start, guys? Or do you have any last questions? Maybe I missed some questions. There was a question, when is the new books are coming? So that was the question. So the new books, hopefully February. Question, may I ask what the new book subjects are? I have many of your books. Spring and winter still, because for me, February and March is still winter sort of theme. January, of course, passed. Plus, um, I feel with all my books as well. Hello from Netherlands. I don't think I use them enough to feel that it's a finished, completed subject. So I hope to follow up for the next year as well. Um, you're very welcome. Hello from France. So yes, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be, but there's going to be, I think, more to come. But I just rather not promise too much, just in case I won't deliver. Will there be images on the smaller side for cards too? A mix, yes, a mix. Do you post to UK? No. If you are from UK for the Digi, just use different address because it's not physical product, so you can use different address. My book with labels and more quotes. Yes, something that is something in the making for sure. Now we've got our. Shall we start? I think, guys, because it's tons of you here. So who's actually crafting? Tell me, or or you just chatty here. Um, thank you for the free DG. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I can see second paper for. Thank you. Um, I think let's start it. I think so too. I think so. I would love to use this is the book that I just feel we all can just, if you don't know where to start, just start with your background, and easy is the music notes. My book, it isn't really like a typical music notes page, because it isn't, and I didn't want this to be the typical one. It meant to be more arty in it. Oh, I love this one. Um Oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? Like, I mean, they are all gorgeous. Like, I think that's probably the best is if you have them. I hope you don't mind that I have my Fossi card already, but to 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 be able to do stuff on time on live class, that's the thing. I'm crafting. I don't have the music notes yet, but using quad notes exactly. You see, all these years I have been using music notes, guys, and. mm, the amount of questions, where do you get your music pages, was tons. So I figured, you know what, I may as well make a book, but I didn't want to copy the music notes from old book pages or stuff like that. I decided to create, more artistic mixed media vibe to the pages. And I'm very proud of this book because it's very unique and I like that. And I think it's versatile as well, because background like this, if you ask me, you can really use to any project. I also try to keep it color scheme that would match a lot, and probably you would find something that will match up to your project, whatever color you are in. I think I love this one. I'm not too sure yet what we're gonna do, but I think this page seems to be in a good color scheme together. um Saturday afternoon here, not crafting, definitely watching. Hello from Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Do you always glue collage images to the cardstock? No, not at all. I actually, like if you look at, not at all. I think you can say that there are two different ways to create stuff, right? I think, well, no, I said it wrong. There's tons of ways. There is tons of ways to create stuff, right? Maybe it's good to explain right now. Sorry. And I tell you what I mean by that. Um, collage, making like a sort of collage idea in my mind, the way as I see things, it's collaging things together. So it's like blending images together, flat. So if you go through it, it's like very delicate, flat. And my books particularly are they're not thick, they're not thin, there's something in between. So when I'm creating scenery of this kind, I love to have everything in a flat surface, so you can add the old book pages together with the collage images and the rice papers, and everything is in a flat. Same for here. There isn't anything sticking out, standing out. This is all flat, if you know what I mean. But then there is this mixed media in me from years back, where I love creating more in a 3D feel, where I have the texture. So this is when I like to add my images more 3D. You see, they're not, they're like embellishments. It's not really collaging in my way of seeing. But again, everyone's definition for collage is different as well. And I think this is the a little bit of a trouble and problem, because I think since many years I understood mixed media differently than a lot of people. We all have different definition and understanding. So I like to create sometimes, same for here, same for, like, this one is flat, but like there's texture. There isn't such a thing that you can't do both. You can still have a texture and flat elements like here, or you have this flat as well. So it's really up to yourself. But for example, if you want to add something on top of your texture, if you will add an image that is semi thick, that it's closer to thin than thick, it will be wobbly. It will be like you will be able to see imperfections, which it's nothing wrong with. But I think for me, I would like this to be nice and solid and lovely, standing out on top, because there is texture underneath it. So this is where I decide to add the paper to make the images from the books more thicker for this kind of. But also for this is a project that never actually, I never got to publish this video. I may still do it maybe for next year or maybe for members. I just never had time. But here, because it's from the Bits and Bob's Christmas book, because this one, like, look, it's thick, it's very lovely and thick, and it's a 3D foam underneath it. So if you would use this for just the regular collage pages, the way as they are, you would probably have it a little bit wobbly. Again, if you don't mind it, that's fine, but I like to have it a little bit thicker. I think the beauty is that you can always make it thicker, but it's much more difficult to make it thinner. So I guess that's the nice thing about it. You can always make it thicker or leave it as it is. So this is how I see it. The question, do I always add the cardstock under the images? Not at all. 50-50. It really depends how I feel about the project, what I would like the project to be, if you know what I mean. Do I want this to be 3D feel, or would I prefer this to be more thin? Sometimes you could swap this. Imagine you swap the not the dimension. You swap what to do first. So instead of going with the texture paste first, you could do opposite. You can go with the flat images and then add texture paste on top of the images. You could do that. You can reverse the actual process and you will have a different effect altogether as well, because you could do more shading on the images. When you have images more 3D, you can't really shade. So then um when you have 1 second, I'm trying to juggle around. So when you have flat images, you can do shading. Like, look, we've been trying to make like, if you look at it, the girl is separate image, the donkey was separate image, then we have a separate image of the moon. So we blended it in here together. A music page and a text page, separate image. So we try to blend in. If your papers are sticking out 3D, the blending isn't really there. It depends what you like to achieve, I guess. Same for here. You don't have to, but you can. And you can shade. I didn't shade here around the images, but I did. I'm sure I did shade somewhere. Somewhere, if I can find it. Oh yeah, 1 second. I have some other journal book, because did I shade here? Maybe I haven't. 1 second. Oh, for example, I did shade here. So I had my images flat and I did shade a little bit under the woods. I shade the girl. This was a reel, so I was like, actually, it's much difficult for me to work and record reel, so it isn't a perfect really image with the shading. I could do so much better job, but I didn't. That's okay too. I did shade here a little bit, and you see, this is a lovely mix where you have a texture paste for the pavement kind of to the house. The house is rice paper. This is the book. Same for here. You've got the coloring here. You've got a little bit of doodling around. So this is flat. So all of it, it's doable. When you have a 3D, it's different. But when you have a 3D image, you know what's fantastic to do? You then add the before gluing down, you add your shading beforehand. So you actually go with the ink to make shading. So it's a different technique altogether. But there's no good, bad, there's no better, there's no such a thing what's working best. I think it depending how you feel back on the day, how would you like this to be finished and done? How would you like the project to be more flat, more 3D? Would you mind that, Lucas, to hold? Thank you. You can hold my book here and stand here for the next 3 hours. Would you like that? No, joking. Okay. Any more questions, my darling friends? Did you stack the trees onto the card? Oh yes, I did. I have. This is these trees are. And when I was actually designing this book, I had this card in mind. Totally. Look at it. It's so perfect. It's the Christmas one with, and I was like straight away thinking perfect for card. So I was like straight away thinking, what a lovely idea for a card. So I don't know where these were, but I have been thinking about, oh yeah, they probably from this page.
Hello again.
Hello. So I was thinking this is going to be so beautiful and perfect for cards. So I did fussy cut them. I did add the 3D foam. I don't know if you will be able to see it. I think you do, and I think it looks lovely. And I also added shiny watercolor paint. Thank you for the free papers. You're very welcome. We love butterflies no matter what. So love the pages. Thank you so guys, thank you so much for getting the books as well, because you've been making this such a journey that it's like it is giving me push, like, Marta, keep doing, like, everyone is really enjoying it. Let's make something even more fun with the next book. So it's a great challenge, and you are my great inspiration. So thank you for your ideas as well. um I didn't see. You're very welcome, sweetie. Um, are you planning to put your papers in your Amazon store? 1 second. Well, no way. Szwagier. Brat cię zauważył, brat cię zauważył na czacie. Believe or not, my brother-in-law, it's on the chat actually. It's so funny because Lucas just spotted him. Um, um, nie mogę się teraz skupić. I can't focus actually. It's so funny. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, Lucas, this question is to you actually. Are you planning to put your rice papers to your Amazon store? Aneta, honestly, there was a big plan for it, but as I have mentioned, um the house situation just took us by surprise. Like we literally, I couldn't finish January books. I still make them, honestly, like they are nearly there. um so the rice papers I did. Do you know what I think? What's possible? I don't know, guys. Tell me if it's a good idea. I know how everyone is waiting, including me. And I said to Lucas, we don't have time to ship orders, and I get it because we really don't. But we were thinking, how about if we would make, let's say, a pre-order in our store for the rice papers? So we would, let's say, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you can let me know what you think. We thought to maybe make a rice paper for pre-order 1-2 days only. So whatever it's sold, we then get it, ship it. Because the problem that I don't want to be not ready for the amount of being sold or whichever. And also, if this happens, it wouldn't be shipped within a week. We would give like a month or something. Or another option, number two, would be to, let's say that today I'm going to say, for example, guys, the shop for rice papers will be open only next week for the weekend, and that's it, because after that the shop won't have it because we just physically have to pack the house, and move it. So if this is something you looking forward, then maybe we could do that. Open a store for rice paper, like when the store is open, but have the rice paper on sale for 2-3 days, something like that. What kind of paste do you use? It's Stay Beautiful White. Oh, excuse me. Honestly, I show you what I use. What do I use? Recently, I think I've used this one. No, that's modeling. No, it is. I've used this one, I think, modeling paste. This is it feels light actually. I do like this one. It's old one. I don't know if it's still in production, but I do like the light paste. It's not as white, but white gesso, a thick white gesso, it's one of the best as well. So look for a good white gesso. I'm trying to see because my tablet is hiding. Which one? No, not from here. Yes, I think I've used this one. I've used this one in the video. Sorry, what book are the trees in? The trees are in the Bits and Bobs, the Christmas edition, and it's a cute book. There's so much to cut out, and I thought like this book was really in the when it was made. When I was making it, I really thought about cards, how you could use it for the cards. Maybe put the picture from the rice paper in a book, and that way they could be sold from Amazon or in digital. It's not the same, not it's not the same because some of the images in the books are already similar to rice papers, and truly it's not the same. The rice paper will never be the same as the collage paper. End of story. Like collage book, it's just not the same. Because we all know it. It is not the same. And the other thing, I have plain rice. Can I print Digi? You could print it, of course, yourself on the rice papers. You just have to add the rice paper to the printing paper correctly, that it won't log into your printer. Some printers aren't this good, so you have to be careful to not destroy your printer, but of course it's possible. You're very welcome for the freebie. You should be, yes, you can print on the are you trying to do this one? There you go. I think it's too short, Lucas. Is it? Oh, maybe not. It is too short. No, it will be too short unless I'll go upside down. Oh, haha. You see, women thinking upside down. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, everyone. Priscilla, you're not late at all. So honestly, I'll pre-order would be great. But how many of you guys, if you can just give me a yes or me or whatever, who is really missing the rice papers from here? Who is really wishing to purchase a rice paper? Is this that big interest as I don't know? Who is like really waiting for it? You know, is this that many people that I think of, or not? Maybe, yeah, Lucas, you see the comments. We have to push Lucas a little bit to no sleep and pack orders, right? What's the weight of your paper? Your butterfly are printed. This one is actually thicker paper. That's I think it's 200. I printed it on the thicker today. What is the name of your shop? marimismallart.com. I never worked with rice. Oh, it's a different atmosphere altogether with the rice papers, and I love it. I love rice papers. I think I'm not trying to be vague or anything, but I think I was one of the first that actually used rice paper on the paper because rice paper were originally like napkins designed for decoupage, for the 3D objects, for bottles, for glasses, for vase, for I don't know, boxes. But I was one of the first using an art journaling, and I never stopped using them, and napkins as well. But it's not the same. Rice. This is rice paper here. I can't see this one. Am I talking? What am I talking now? 35 minutes. I'm sorry. No more books, please. No. Oh, no more books. No, or no more. Love rights papers. I love rights paper. Poor Lucas. No, he's fine. Mr. Mr. Knock Knock Santa will bring you a good gift this year. Yes, rice paper. But I can also work with the books. Yes, of course you can work with the books. Books are as good, but it's just a different feeling. But is it like that? Is the rice, if you ask me honestly, is it that necessity? No, I don't think so. But it's a nice feeling. This is rice paper, for example. This here, the girl, and this is the book. Then this one is mm, just the book background and book background. Here also is book. So it's not that you have to. Where's the no? But Lucas, no, Lucas, you never you never crafted, so you don't know. Did you just broke my page, you goose? No, I'm looking for the second book, Lucas. You put it there. In this page, this is rice paper. This is rice paper. So I guess what's beautiful about rice paper, you can see it easily here, that you can see things from underneath it. And that's the biggest difference. So the semi-transparency of the rice paper is that underneath here, you can really see the actual text from underneath it, or from here the music notes go under the image. So that's the text. So that's really the difference, that there is the transparency, that it's just so fabulous. I love the concept of rice paper, but I find them too expensive. They are expensive for me to produce, honestly. It's just such a thing. I don't know why is that, but that's horrible. That it's really expensive for me to produce it, because I produce it in Europe. So that's how it is. You finally cut your life. Welcome everyone. Those who came just now. Uh, yes, Aneta is right. Rice papers are a bit easier to blend in. That's for sure. That is also true. Um, huh? Oh yes, Lucas is trying to say that what you mean, like a per page in the rice papers? Yeah, Lucas saying that one page, rice paper. Technically, is it two? Is it? No, it's not. €2 per I can't remember, but it's working out as a 250, I think, working out per page. That's a lot if you ask me, for you to buy. That's how the rice paper cost in general, but it is a lot. So it's far cheaper to have a book, to be honest. So okay, enough of that. Did you get a house? Yes, we did. We did. It's new home, new craft room. Look, Lucas saying, shush. New craft room. The craft room is actually going with me. I have this plan. There are two rooms downstairs, which we only have this in this house, one room downstairs. So that's a big difference for me because I'm gonna have a studio on the left when you walk in, and on the right, Lucas is going to have his own office. But technically, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shove it in the whole store to him, the whole packing station for orders, all the stock that we have, stamps and stickers, whatever. I'm gonna make him packing professional packing station. Emily will be there as well, and hopefully my scrapbook store, craft room, will gonna be more empty because right now it's a bit of store here as well, which that's why it's so little space. Would love it in a book. Congrats on the house. Thank you so very much. We are so excited and so nervous because all the packing, all the I can't even picture it. Like I honestly I don't want to think about the packing system that we proszę, that we're gonna have because you can only like imagine. Are you moving? We are moving in 3 to 4 months, maybe less. Honestly, it's definitely took us by a surprise because we were thinking it's going to be next year realistically. Yes, we're still exploring the rights papers, but yeah. What that? What? Share? Huh? I don't understand, Lucas. Marta, finally you will have your own independent craft room. I hope so, with the door, because this one doesn't have the door. This one doesn't have the door because it's half of the living room, so everyone is in, of course. Do we get do you sorry, do you know where we get the little birdie gesso? There is little birdie gesso in Hobby Vision in Netherlands, and they ship to Europe, not to USA, but to Europe. Thank you, Anki, so much. Um, Hello from France. Hello, we've been in France last year. Thank you so much for sharing the live class. If you didn't share it yet, please do, because it always is good to share because more people will hear about us. Basically, that's the truth. What else we can use from this page, or do we use something else to it? Maybe some other background. I'm trying to see. I love this. Let's see first. This one is from the in case someone is super new here, which I doubt, but if you don't know, there's 20 books with Maremy Small Art books, altogether 20 different books on Amazon. And yes, it's on Amazon worldwide, or few in Europe, few scrapbook store in South Africa as well. But if you look for Maremy, the main thing is to look for the Maremy name. My books, they always have Maremy Small Art on the cover. So if you're not too sure if it's my book, be sure to look for my name. I painted many Christmas slime art with the ornaments. Oh, they were hit. I didn't do them this year at all. I didn't. I wish to USA. I know. But I think someone said that it was in USA, Little Birdie Gesso somewhere. Guys, anyone knows anything about it? I got my Kuretake watercolor. I have them here because I hope to use them. Look, I have them ready. My Kuretake, love them to bits. Very beautiful paints, lovely. I just like, if you look, it's like nearly this is made in heaven match. They are such a creamy chalky touch to the actual thingy. So congratulations on the new home. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's been a blessing. It's been a huge surprise to us, honestly. We haven't been ready for that. We're not. I don't think they will be ever sold out at Hobby Vision for some time on. Oh my, I'm gonna ask Janine to to get more of it. I'm sure she will, because she knows that I'm using this. A lot of people is. um yes, let's move on. You can, if you're not too sure, you can always type in Maremy Small Art books as well. Those will jump into you. Maremy Small Art collage books, you will find them, because I know a lot of you guys honestly bought the books that they weren't mine books. And some of them do remind of my books. So be very careful of that. I've been getting messages asking, Marta, is this your book? Is this your book? I'm like, I'm so sorry, it isn't. Oh, no way. So I don't want you to spend twice the money for that reason. Will you have a bigger craft room? Technically, I don't think it's going to be much bigger, because it's a regular. It's, well, Downstairs there's 2 rooms, so I'm gonna take the bigger one for sure. But there's no chimney and there's no fireplace in it, so it's already one wall extra. And also I'm gonna have half of these things from this current studio moved to Lucas's office. So technically, I think I will gain a lot of space, and I hope, to be honest, buy another desk and have 2 desks. I need 2 desks. One is not enough. I will need. The problem is that the same desk is not available in IKEA anymore. But I will find something similar. I would love for a second desk. It would be such a dream, such a dream. Guys, I'm so sorry for all these chats. No, Amazon. It's not possible to be in South Africa. I'm sorry. Same for Norway. They don't do it in Norway. We ship it Norway shops ourselves because there is no. If you don't have your Amazon, you look for the nearest Amazon to your country. I'm in Ireland. We can't have we don't have Amazon in Ireland, and the UK doesn't ship to us. So for me, my closest Amazon is Germany, that ships to Ireland, Poland that ships to Ireland, Italy that ships, France. Yeah, those 4. And Spain, I think. So look for the closest country. Sometimes what's the best thing? It's like this. Google. What's which Amazon ships to South Africa? Which Amazon ships to New Zealand? Which Amazon website ships to South Korea? And Google will tell you basically which Amazon you should go to. Are you planning another book with only fairies? Yes, I do. I do. Not in this release, but I do this year. I would love to, because we need a little bit of a little bit of freshen up in that subject, I think. Bought 3 more books. That's 8 now. Wow, well done. That's a huge selection, huge collection. I actually think and feel that right now this whole book subject, what I better start crafting. I just feel that this whole book subject, it's nearly, a lot of you are collectors right now, and it turned into collecting the collection, which I never thought of. But I do see, and actually I'll show you something because I have it next to me. um, and it presents so beautifully. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna show it to you because look, like it's so huge right now. Okay, I have 2 of each sometimes. Like there are two mushrooms, for example, or 2 Christmassy, or I have few, of course. But that's Hannah, be careful. But that's it's like a collective, nearly collectible item. I wonder if there's some of you, get down, Hannah, please. Go. I wonder if some of you actually got the books, 1 or 2, 20, or whichever, and never crafted with them. Tell me if there's someone like that. Bought 3 more. Hello from Oregon. Hello. You have 20, Rika. Oh, Rita. Oh my. Yes, collecting. I now have them all. So now it's time to cut. Don't forget to get yes, get yourself the free papers, guys. Can any of your shop items be sold on Amazon UK? That is a huge new task, if you ask me. Maybe we're gonna try to do it after moving house. Try to do the rice papers, but it's like a completely new subject to the books. It's like a different thing, so it's not the same. And it's to even plan on it, you have to have time, if you know what I mean. Honestly, you need to sit down and read about it and fill all the forms and everything. It's a lot of paperwork. It isn't that easy. And trust me, Lucas is doing accountants. We have the accountant, of course, but there's so many little things that our accountant would charge us probably millions if he would be doing everything. So Lucas is doing a big chunk, and like, let's say 85% Lucas does every month. So he does that. He does the emailing. I do emailing as well. Invoices for the store, designing books, YouTube channel, live classes, Digi Papers, being on social media, group, the challenge, our jumbo cards. Like, if you think art, if you think it's a lot, and in between that, we've got 2 girls. Emily's doing Leaving Cert next year. Hannah is nearly 7. So that that is a lot. without having family here, anyone to kind of taking over things. And the business from home, you can't just have someone in the house because there's no insurance for it. It's like it's really much more complicated that it feels. And sometimes it's hard to make any change because you need to stop for a moment. Like now, moving house is going to be our stopper. We are kind of forced to it to stop a little bit because normally it's just you can't stop because there's an email waiting, there's something always, so hello from Poland, hello, hello. Zoe, 18 books, that's wow. Okay, let's see what we have here. I think I may have this here happening. This, oh, I love that. Didn't think of this. That's nice. That is nice. Hmm. And I'm thinking to use the old book, maybe. I've got some old book. Or if, you know what, there was this dictionary. Lucas, I actually destroyed the dictionary I got from my dad, my mom. The English dictionary. Because I really don't use it anymore. Nobody would use it, and I decided to not throw it away, but actually use the pages. So it's my dictionary that I brought from Poland 20 years ago. Every book is already cut up. My mushroom book is running out. No way. I love mushroom book. There are mushrooms coming on this really release as well, but differently. Wintery. um, most of them can wait for your next books. I know. I'm waiting myself, honestly, like so much. Do you cut out the antennas on your smallest but I did this time. I did. A lot of times I wouldn't, but I just did somehow. I don't know what I was thinking. It was a task. And I'm using these two. They're very good. I've used the singer one, not sinner. um I'm trying to read. There's a free yes, there is, Priscilla. Use the code Feb 2025. It's for the butterfly pages. Okay, so that's that. That's actually so cute to have this. Faster. Is it? What? You want to slap me? Lucas is showing me something weird, but he's showing me this. This 3 times. So I'm asking if he wants to slap me. What? Oh, the tennis. You were showing tennis. He was showing how to serve. But I thought he wanted to slap me. so so do you want to oh, you want to say that you're good at tennis, is it? No? I, Lucas, I don't know what's going on, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be sick actually, my throat and everything. It's like really weird. Oh, accidentally. I have 2 pages glued together. That must be from way previous ages ago. So 15 books and still collecting. Guys, we all became collectors. Same 2 scissors I have. Love them. I love them too so very much. Femke. Sorry, Marta. What's the code? The code is I'll show you. I write it down actually. I write it down. Um Oh yes, there we go. Thank you so much, guys, for the code. So I'm gonna do upside down because I love doing upside down. Thank you so much for sharing the live because there's 400 people watching, people crafters. How many is not chatting? I don't know how many is chatting. You know what? The code has to be together. The Feb has to be together with 2025 for sure. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. It's like one word, guys. It has to be one word. No space in between. Thank you for the code. You're very welcome. For the butterflies papers. Yeah, it's for the butterflies for today's class. And if you're watching the recording, it's probably gone or not. We'll see. But it's definitely till the live class is over. Okay, I'm going to be adding these. I'm not making... I used to do that. It's so funny how we change. I used to rip the papers in a million directions to make it but I don't do it anymore. I love the idea of just the full page, go on there, and it's just fine because I'm gonna still add different things. So I'm gonna try that. I think. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is gorgeous. And imagine that. Now, this goes here. Actually, I would love to use the biggest one because why not? Oh, and before that, I forgot. We do need a little bit of tape. You can use masking tape or whichever tape you own. Um, I may actually, when I be packing, I will be definitely trying to see if there's anything I will be selling. So there could be some sale going on as well from my studio stash. I always have been mentioning this, and sometimes I did do some pizza boxes. I may do that as well, but I don't know. Again, it's just too wild to know. It's too wild to have any, you know. I just don't know how things are going to be. Yes, Aneta, that's what I was thinking, that he's trying to tell me that maybe I need to speed it up with this hand. And I was like, because we do play tennis as well twice a week and a minimum twice a week. And we have to because it's so important to your head, to your mental health. And it's probably the only sport in our little town. So we've no other option. Luckily, we love it. But there is no like, you can't just do all these. We don't have swimming pool here. We don't have cinema. We live in a little hall, if you ask me. So we have to take, enjoy and have the best out of what's there. So that's what's that. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And I just, oh, 1 second. Ooh, that could be nice. It's not stuck yet that much. So that's interesting. That's your interest. There you go. You can build your interest this way. Oh, I love this. Ooh, that's interesting. Wow. Gorgeous. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to add this as well. Now, I did not plan much for this. So I don't know what I'm going to do next. I think maybe some circles in the background. I remember one of the very first live classes, if not the first ever, was with the butterfly and circles. I think some bubble shades. I may do that too. We may do that and do a little bit of easy. Well, it's not easy, but you know what? I think what I love as well, I used to fight with being original with my projects and, do things that are as much as unique as possible. I don't do that anymore. I do create things that I just love and that make me happy. That's how I love. How far away from the current house is your new home? Oh, it's the same town. It's closer to town. I think. Well, Emily will be walking distance to school, which is amazing for her. So actually, we're staying in the same area. Um, but I think we are going to be, I think location wise both are good where we are now, but so packing and it's not it'll be driving distance with the packing and unpacking, so it's not that bad, I guess. Thank you. We have 400 people watching. Thank you so much for everyone who decides to listen to me chitty chatty. I'm trying also to use what I have, all my supplies, all the old glues, and I'm sorry for the spoon. Hannah's eating porridge, I think, or something. Um, Now, what I may do is I will just have this. Oops. Why not? Where are you coming? Are you coming here, Hannah? Hannah is like a mommy gummy bear, aren't you? I think you are mommy gummy bear. And Hannah loves where mama is putting her to bed. Daddy is very upset when Hannah says, no, mommy is doing it. And we have the same story every day because Hannah would love mama to be there every day. But it's not possible, especially now that, what is mommy doing every day? Work. And what am I doing? What am I making?
Projects.
Yeah, but on the laptop, what am I doing? Then things? Books, yeah. So there we go. Okay. I like that my actually pages are older and dirty. The butterfly, you're not allowed to share portraits, so you can. I'm not too sure if there's any. Does not try to leave as much as time allows. We need to clone her. Well, honestly, I'm so glad we are here. I honestly I'm so happy it worked, because even Lucas was like losing hope it's going to happen today. I'm like, Lucas, I can't. Like, I said I'll be live. We have to manage it. And he goes, when is the live? In an hour? No, 15 minutes. You better get ready. And I said, look, if we're gonna be 5 minutes late, I think we may be forgiven. We may be forgiven. We're always late, so. Now, you may think of Marta, why are you actually adding the pages if they be covered, most of it? Because I don't know what's going to be covered. Ooh, I love this right now. Oh, how interesting, how pretty. I love your work and the books. No, I love them so much too. I'm so happy. Um I have one drew myself tattoo on my calf. Oh no way, tattoo. I would love a tattoo. Emily wished to have a tattoo now that she's nearly, can you believe it? She's going to be 18 on September. So yeah.
I'm going to be 7 in 3 weeks.
You will be 7 in 3 weeks. There's also a butterfly book. In case you don't have a printer, in case you, I don't know, love more butterflies. So here is the butterfly book as well, with the honestly most gorgeous butterflies. I wanted my first butterfly book to be very, very basic, because it's the first book, right? So I really wanted this to be basic, what we don't have, what we could use a lot of times. I wanted the big sizes as well, a good mix. I think there's a fantastic mix. And if any of you feel that, oh, I don't know if my butterflies maybe are not pretty as yours in my book, if you feel like it, you can always ask Amazon that. "Do you know what? I think my book isn't as vibrant as it should be, or something is off it." You can always, guys, talk to Amazon and ask them for replacement. I hope you know that, because it's a print that it's not perfect. It may not be perfect. I worked with unperfect books and I'm okay with that, but some people may not be, so you never know. I'm trying to catch up the comments. Thankfully, Lucas is also checking. The free papers are with the butterfly. So it's these guys, um these butterfly pages are free today for the live class. And I think the beauty of it is to be on the live class. You can always subscribe and choose the option when you subscribe to choose the option for being notified about everything. You go on the subscribe button, you can unsubscribe, subscribe again, and ask for showing all the notifications. Okay, so I think I showed it all. That was my first. No, the flower was the first one. This one was second in the making. I love them both still. I think they are so beautiful and deserve to be still, I'm proud of them. I still use them. I love them to bits so very much. Now I see what's the next no, what's the next step. Now let's see. I somehow like that being here. So you see, you never know. I planned this to be this, but I just like this to be moved for whatever reason. Or I don't know. Don't ask me, but I just somehow figured it out. Oh, I love this. We definitely need one of the pink one, or this one. This one maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I cut all of these butterflies. Oopsie. Let's see what happened. Oh wow. It's so funny. I always say oh wow to my things. I'm in awe a lot of time a lot of times. I just am. I just am. You okay, Hannah? You're trying to draw some project? Now this here. It's very weird composition, I'm gonna say. Your gem. Where did the music papers came from? From the music notes book. These are coming from Whispers Between the Music Notes. Actually, all the Whispers backgrounds are all the backgrounds have the whispers. So we have whispers of autumn, whispers of winter, whispers of what? I don't know. I don't know. I think there's 4 background books. Is it? I can't, it's actually too many now to remember. but there is a background book coming in this release, right? So it's going to be Whispers of something something. So whispers are the music, the backgrounds, and book one. To make it easier, I decided to know to have it numbered. So all the all the background books are numbered. So one. What else is there? I can't remember. I think winter, autumn, and something else. Lucas, an idea? What's the other? Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's how it is. Okay. The colors on my little persona's book wasn't right. Connected Amazon. They sent another one without me having to return the original one. Well, there you go. I have two of your college books. They're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I will try to speak with Marta. You can speak with me. You can message me on Messenger. I have notifications switched on, but I didn't come up for the class. If you don't share the videos ever on your Pinterest, for example, or on your Facebook, if you don't comment, if you don't like it up, if you don't put on the playlist of the videos, YouTube thinks you don't like me, you don't like my videos, you don't want to be shown. So if there is no interaction, you may not be notified. You have to interact somehow. You have to watch 1 2 3 videos. Even now, after the after the live class, go and watch another video, something else, so the YouTube will see, oh, she's actually interested, you know. So that's good. I love this here. I think oh, I like that. Or this here. And no, I can't come up with this perfect composition. I don't know why, but I think I may just have this one here and that. Maybe like this. How is that, guys? Oh, I love that now. What do you think? I have to find a place where I can print the digi, but at the moment I'm not doing well. But oh, Priscilla, are you home? Back home? Or are you still hospital? Are you back home? Yes, sometimes can be YouTube can be a little bit weird. I don't know how to subscribe. Well, it's just you have to go. You have to. Oh, I love that. I think the pages are big enough for this particular journal page. It's so big that you are actually able to have such a large images, on it. So that's good. So I'm gonna just add it up. The glue. Again, some people say the Pritt sticks don't work for them. They do work for me. I don't mind if, like if you're selling stuff, if you're selling cards, yes, you better make sure that your actual glues are perfect and they're working and they are sticking and using the gel mediums and Mod Podgens, whatever. If you're selling stuff, you want to make sure that everything stays in place. Not that after 2 months a customer will come to you saying, do you know what? All the embellishments fell off. What happened? All the flowers are off. So, of course, when you're selling items, you probably have to be more cautious about what glue you're using. When you create for pleasure, like myself, I honestly don't mind whether something falls off. I can always reglue it back on, and that's fine. So I don't pay attention to that. Right now, I'm on the road to use what I have and get rid of as many supplies as possible before moving. Um I love the size of those butterflies. They are huge, honestly, but you can always change it up the size in your own computer as well. Thank you for the butterflies. You're very welcome. They're so cute little fingers. Yes, the little cutesy fingeritos. I'm gonna check my phone just in case it's something I should have been checking. Um, 1 second. I think 1 second. You know what, Honrata? Are you asking me? 1 second. I reply. Do you know what you should do? You should get each other get each other emails, and you can send it to her. That's no problem. Get her email address and just send it to her. That's no problem. Sharing is caring, of course. I always have been a first one to say it. So, and like I know that, for example, we never shipped. No, we did ship to UK, but for the since Brexit, we don't. And I always said that there's so many crafty friends. You can make a friend from Europe that could ship to you. You pay maybe tiny extra for postage to ship it to you afterwards. But I think that's, from once off, it's actually okay. It could be okay, if you're stuck for shipping because, like, for example, we don't ship to UK, but I can't buy in UK a lot of times, which is a pity. A lot of things I love are in UK based, and I can't do it. So I have 16 of your books. How do I access Cut and Collage? Facebook site on my tablet. Content none available. I can access Cafe, but maybe for whatever reason, sometimes, what's the word? Sometimes group is either blocking or for whatever reason it blocked you when the post was deleted or something. So message me, Priscilla, privately, and I'll check it for you. Time for bed. Hello. I have been watching all your videos and commenting, but I just checked notification. It was on personal, so now I've put on all. I have 5 of your books, love them all. Have few on my list. Oh, yes. Yes, join the collage, Cut and Collage with Marry Me Facebook group. Please do. Now, Lucas, I would need a little bit of a paper. Um, um, um. Maybe this would work because I need to glue down my butterfly tooths. So I need them to be properly done. I'm having so much fun creating with your books. I find myself thinking about projects all day. Oh, I even have a journal nearby bed because my mind stays full of creativity. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, Femke, send Honorata, find each other maybe on Facebook or something. Send each other a private message on Facebook and chat there, and you can, I'm sure, um, you can help each other. It's good to have a friend, crafty friend. I've over the years made so many beautiful, great friendships, and one of them, which is my Aida, if not for her, I told you, the books maybe would be different these days, or maybe they would never happen. If not for for her pushes. Come on, Marta. You can do it. I believe in you. And she's been saying this till even today. Sometimes she's so funny giving me some ideas and she goes, "You're busy, right?" I know you're doing something else, but I was thinking. And even like herself, the Digi paper for Valentine's was Aida idea because she said, "Are you making Valentine's book?" I said, "No, I don't feel like making a Valentine book because I don't think I would use it." So and she knows that I'm trying to make books that I really use it.
And I think I know the why Valentine's, because it's only one day.
It's only one day, but Valentine's should be whole year.
Yeah.
We should love each other the whole year, like you and me.
Yeah,
and
but it's only
it's
only one day.
yes,
Like a
proper
loving.
one day. So she suggested, why don't you do Digi? And I'm like, aren't you genius? It's not the first time she's having this genius idea, and you know and I followed her ideas because I don't have a head for it. Do you want to show what you've done? Go on.
Not ready.
It's not ready. Okay, you're doing some circles. That's fine. So can we share our today's freebies with our friends? Well, technically you shouldn't, but how I'm gonna check on it, how I'm gonna, the idea is to be on time. The idea is to be, part of the community in that sense. But am I gonna check on it? Like honestly, I won't. So it's not that I can be your policeman. It's up to yourself, honestly. You know. But I guess if it's your friend, am I gonna stop you? No, of course not. No. Let me just glue this one. Doom, doom, doom. Whoops. Where did you go? Okay, I can't remember which was which, but I think this one was here. So at the edge, so it wouldn't touch. I wouldn't have to close it there. And I think this may be here. And yes, I love it. So quickly we're gonna glue it down. And I'm gonna be adding this, and 1 second. I think I need that, Lucas. I like using foils in between because if I will about, oh, there we go, something like that, because I can now try to have a little bit of a moment for it to be glued down properly. And
Can you pass me this box so I can reach?
yeah,
For my...
yes, Hannah, you have to be careful because you know what? If you touch the cable or whichever, it will just stop the whole life. So this is like untouchable. Do you understand? You really have to be careful. It's good to ask, like now. I move this. Okay, now. Let me see the comments if there's anything going on. No, it's not that I wouldn't like you to share. Of course you can share. Come on, guys. Of course you can share. I have all your books except the Christmas tree, so I cannot wait for more. The thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Karina. I love your accent. I'm newbie here. Welcome, Bree. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna refresh this one because I don't see how many actually thumbs ups or downs. Oh wow, no way, it's 300 thumbs ups. Thank you so much. Wow, this is insane.
310.
Yes, that's a lot. And I'm teaching Hannah that likes are,
Not important.
yes, they are not important. Follows are
Also not important.
also not important because what's important?
But you can say, oh, that's a high number of likes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that we should do things not for the likes and praises,
yeah.
right? But we should do things for the love to other people, not for the likes, right? I lost the screen. I hope we are not lost, Lucas. No, we are not. Oh, I didn't press this one. This is so funny.
319.
1 second. I have the advertisement there. So I'm trying to press it a little bit. You're very welcome from Vancouver. Ooh, nice one. No, I restarted. Yes, restarted. Question: how many books do you have now? We've got 20 books published right now, which is do you know what? I started making the first book, I think March or February, I can't remember, which I think the first were published April. So it's really like a lot of books, honestly, within such a short space of time. But I think the problem was that we all were so eager. Are you okay, Hannah?
Yeah,
Are you want to use this book or what?
No, you can see here how many.
Oh yes, thank you so much. But Hannah is saying that you can see all the books here. You can't see all of them because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 multiply 3. That's 18. So 2 Christmas books are missing. Do you know what, Lucas? Do we have Whispers of Christmas? Yes, Whispers of Christmas is the fourth. So we've got Music Notes, Whispers of Fall, Whispers of Winter, and Whispers of Christmas was that one of the book. Will your rice papers be available? We're working on it, working on it. I love your nails. Thank you. Oh, they're far too long now. But again, I was like, actually, well, Lucas was so funny when I said, let's do the live class. And he goes, are your nails done? He knows I wouldn't do it without my nails. Can you explain your membership levels? Well, the problem is that I have neglected my poor members. They know it. So those who are still my net neighbors, my members, thank you so much. I appreciate you being there, so patient to me. I promise a free, new, totally different Digi paper for them, just created especially for them. I did that some time ago, but I'm gonna do something else. I promise. Well, there are 4 levels. You can see the um I can open that now, I think. You can see the playlists, so that playlist, when you put foil, you're not gonna glue down, the papers won't
It
get
feels really
stuck. It
nice.
fails, yeah. You have 4 levels. The first is the cheapest, the smallest. It says you don't have videos on the first level, but it's not true. Even if you join Baby Shark, you get loads of videos over, like, membership is 5 years now. So actually, if you join now, which I strongly suggest, even if you join for a month and then decides, "Do you know what, it doesn't work for me," you are gonna to watch hundreds of videos, because you're gonna get access to all the videos that have been recorded for members so far. So I encourage you to actually join for whatever level, even for the highest, because you get a lot of videos for the past 5 years of recording, lots of vlogs as well that we shared. So you know what, it's nice, but I understand as well that, oh, there you go. And married, she's 41 months of, it's, I think it's one of the longest, isn't it, membership. Because 14 1, that's what, that's over four, that's nearly 4 years. No, that's nearly 4 years. That's a lot. How old is Hannah? She's nearly 7. She's nearly 7. YouTube got stuck for a moment. Just refresh it, guys. Refresh it. Okay, so everything is flat. I will jump in for the clear gesso coat. And that's because I really would love to do, oopsie, a lot of painting and shading and stuff like that. So that's what I would love. So saying about the members being neglected, they have been. I won't lie. I just didn't have enough time. And Mm, honestly, I was hoping, for example, that our Portugal will be recorded and I'm going to share with members like I did with the Spain last year. But we just had so much lovely family time. And Hannah, mommy worked in Portugal?
Uh-uh.
No,
Well,
exactly.
kind of on her phone sometimes.
Sometimes, but I didn't work, and I really gave myself, both of us, we literally were on holidays. So I wasn't working, Lucas wasn't working. We really have given ourselves a free time, and also free time for kids and time for them.
A free
So
break.
a free break. A free break. Well, the break wasn't free, really. You have to pay for holidays. But yes. Cześć, witam wszystkich serdecznie. Bardzo mi miło, że jesteście. So yes, no, Priscilla, it's for the butterfly freebie. So I'm going over gently with my gesso. Lucas
So
is
can you
watching,
brush
so I
it?
hope he is learning right now. I'm starting with my butterflies to begin with. You okay, Hannah? What did you ask?
Do you know what they are now?
What they are now? What? Oh, I don't know. Are they rainbow bubbles? They bubbles.
Yeah.
They bubbles that you're blowing, is it? I
No,
think
not
so.
that I'm blowing.
You're not blowing, but they could be blowing and they have all these beautiful colors, right? Okay, so I'm adding the rest now outside the butterflies, hoping that the butterflies, I don't want to go over too much on the butterfly, depending on your actual printer. But if your ink is not the best of the best, if you be going over 100 times, you may end up with a mock and the color being lost on your print. So be careful. So that's why I'm going gently, one coat, and then I'm going to go around more, I guess. Yes, we, as I said, we didn't record much, so same for the members. The just honestly, time is just tighter than ever before.
You
I
did record. You
I
recorded videos,
I
but
did
not
the
these videos.
yes, I did shorts. I did not shorts. I did little stories. I shared stories indeed. So
Yeah.
that's something you can
There's
see.
even more and more likes.
Yeah, there's more and more likes because my crafty friends are kind to do that, but not everyone have time, or sometimes you're watching on the TV and you can't do it, so that's okay too.
Yeah.
No, we need to dry this as well at some
It's
point.
going to be noisy then.
Actually, the not too bad because there is a noise cancelling option in YouTube somehow, on the life, so I don't know how, but it is.
Cool.
Is the digital the same in the butterfly book? No, no, not at all. They're not the same butterflies. They would never be the same. I always have been saying that there never will be digital version of anything the same as the books, and vice versa. The digitals will never appear in the book. Maybe something will be similar, but the identical image would never happen and never did, even before the books. When I was doing the scrapbook papers, that was not an option either. I just didn't want to have I don't know, I just never felt like it. Didn't want to have the repetitive designs. So that's kind of, thank you so much, Jung. Be sure to check the playlists for your level of the of the membership. I hope to catch up a little bit with you guys. I didn't even record. Definitely, I'll be trying to record the moving part, the packing studio, unpacking, tidy up, and finding all these probably amazing products that I forgot exist, since I will be checking every inch of this studio. So,
Would I be
where did you
able
get the
to-
inspiration for the little girl? Maybe my little girls. I don't know. Uh, did you draw, paint, or digitally draw the butterflies? I created the butterflies digitally, of course. If we only have enough time and talent to be able to do that manually, I don't think I would have time for anything else beside painting. And will there will it be this beautiful? I honestly doubt it. Well, I know it wouldn't, because I've done my butterflies, I've done my paintings, I've done watercolors, I've done drawing. I'm just not as talented, but I can do digitally beautiful things and share it, and I'm so happy. So, I'm happy I can do that, because I think I found my own outlet right now that makes me I don't know, makes me even more arty than ever before, and it's just amazing, to be honest. Let me dry this quickly. We do need that. And I won't be going too much heat, because it will buckle. I will be going slower, gently, and not too close. Okay, so a moment of that. And if you have any questions, so I can read the chats. I was wondering why I wasn't able to see your videos. My card wasn't on the account because my card was frauded, so forgot to upgrade. My makes more sense now. Well, that looks that you've been a long time. Oh, 1 second. Anke, you've been a long time, but I can't remember that young journalist. Have you changed your name on your YouTube channel? Because I can't remember. Because the heart means you've been the longest on my membership. So, and I see you joined back. But I can't remember your name. But then again, either you changed it, or maybe there is lack of my memory, which is, I'm getting older. I'm one of my granddaughters. I'm the one with my granddaughter, Chrissy. Oh, guess is a primer. Yes, guess is a primer. We're priming a page so we can actually add paints and doodle, and it's like a protection as well. But it's not a protection like varnish, because on top of the varnish you couldn't do much, but on top of gesso you can do everything. Ty masz talent, a my szczęście, że się z nami dzielisz. O, dziękuję. Sandra said you've got talent and we have luck that you share it with us. You know what? I really think it's just a fantastic outlet that it happened to us all, in fairness, because all these years, when I go back to my old projects right now, it's actually very sad, because I honestly look at my older projects. Like, I've been on the lookout for beautiful butterflies forever, always looked for big images forever. These are from my rice papers, actually. I myself a long time ago.
Oh, that's cute.
These are my rice papers. Have been, that's before books, always have been on the lookout for huge images, for beautiful, and I drew them myself by hand. So I did draw these. I loved it. This is from my previous papers as well, my own designs. This is napkin work, actually. Oh,
It's all getting.
no way. Oh, that's one of the. Oh, I love it. This is, you see, you see, the problem is I keep my books heavy with other things on top. I'm gonna fix that. This is from the books, but this is from previous life class. This is from the books, this is from the rice papers, but I'm pretty convinced there was also a page given for that life class free back then. I always have been looking for huge images, if I go back with my memory, and love the butterflies and everything. So I think it's just coming together now after these years, the possibility, and I couldn't be more grateful and happy. Those old pages. Yes, Lucas, will you try to go around and grab me this book? I don't be careful on the cable. And 1 second.
I'm like, wait. Where is it?
Have you ever thought of a map theme? Hannah, don't move my chat because I can't see it. I remember all those pages you're showing. Oh yeah. How do you see how long you followed someone? It's only visible on the member for the members. Let me show you some of these. Oh, that's the same page, but because I did pre-page and then I've done it on the live class as well. That's the pumpkin I drew myself ages
You're
ago.
so good at drawing.
Thank you. Some abstract page. Same butterfly used, you see, because there was not many big butterflies, so I had to improvise and use the same image. Same here. Always looking for some huge. This is from old book, I think. This I cut it from scrapbook paper for Valentine's. These are very old papers. From Scrap Berries, I think, or something like that. This is from UK brand. These little,
Yes, these are so cute.
they are so cute. This is the flower fairies from this designer. She drew them herself or something years back. With my flowers again, with my butterflies, more of my flowers. Some Christmas page with scrapbook papers.
I really like how glittery it is.
I love it too. And this was the free paper as well, the years ago, the sunflowers. Oh, I love this one. This paper is actually packing paper from Budapest, I think.
But you can even open it.
Yes, you can.
That's what I love. You can open it.
Oh, 1 second. Huh? Huh? What? Oh yeah, you can, but you need on tablet. Of course you can, Lucas. Huh? Me? Okay. So Lucas is trying to speak with little
Actions.
actions. Okay, 1 second. This is napkins as well. And this is abstract. I miss those abstract. I wish to get back to abstract a little bit. And I drew that on one of the live classes as well. So they're very pretty, thank you. But if you can paint and draw, but I think the biggest issue is time to do the big choice. Let me try this quickly and I'll get back to you to chat and check the comments as well.
Can I
So now I just added 5 memberships. So who is the lucky? Anna Jepa, Angela Taylor, Daniel Judge, Tracy, and Gui. You got the membership. So I don't know what level, so we need to check it out. We will have 5 more later on. So stay on the live.
It's like the balloon. It's like the balloon. You like this pink? It's really.
It is lovely. Mm-hmm.
No, there was
I think I put this one too close because it's going to be lifting, but that's okay.
There was a comment where it said, "Hannah, are you excited to move?" And I'm like,
Are you excited for?
To move.
Are you excited?
I guess, yeah, but I'll miss this house.
You will miss this house. We will miss this, I know. But the new house is exciting, and you're gonna have finally your own room, which you didn't have it here, right? So
Yeah, and I can write on the door on a piece of paper.
no strangers allowed.
No entry.
No entry. I love the Mary Baker fairies. The problem with them is the fussy cutting because the nicest one came in the postcards. I swear, the fussy cutting of the Baker fairies from the postcards, from the cardboard nearly, like my hands sore, and they were very delicate, intricate designs. So seriously, like as much as I love them, they're just so difficult to use in that way, you know. You see, Hannah, change is wonderful and a lovely journey.
Paper for something.
You were, me too. You what? You? I wasn't even speaking. Marta wasn't even speaking when I start follow Priscilla. That means that's ages ago. That's like forever ago. Yes, we are moving in 3 4 months. There's an issue with printing digitals from our. It uses much of the inkjet cartridge, but your image is nicely. You can ask someone else to print it for you, elsewhere. But just keep it on your laptop, and at some point you may get a chance to print it. You can print it in post office even. Will you be a new badge for? Yes, I have to make a new badge. You're very right, Karina. But I think you have the new badge, no? I don't think that it's more. 1 second, Karina, you have the newest badge. Actually, if you look, you have the one with the heart with the little bow. So you have the after for 5 year. I have been member from the beginning now. 4 years, 9 months, 6 days today. Oh my days, is Karina insane, right? How long? I'm gonna have to make that batch. I need to make a note to remember it. Can I buy a membership? You can. You have to be on your laptop or your phone, not on the tablet. It's not gonna work on the tablet. So what color? What color of the room will you have, Hannah?
I don't know. I'm actually going to be really sad now, but since we're moving to another really far away, because that I because you know how Leo's like
Yeah.
right beside me.
That's okay. You're gonna see him in school. I started watching when I found the video on splatter flowers. I did one that was pretty awful. I was sadly going to throw it away, but my mom grabbed it and she still has it. Aww. Splatter flowers. I think you're talking about my other YouTube channel, Maremi Simple Craft. I opened a new YouTube channel last year. Was it last year? And there's like, believe it or not, I don't know if it's 50,000 already people following, but I haven't posted anything since the books. The books took over everything. So it's fun to see here, Hannah. Where's Emily while you're filming? She's upstairs in her room. She was on the couch. She was I don't know, Lucas, where was she? Eating the supper as well. Welcome, Linda. Oh, you printed it on all sparkle cardstock. That must be gorgeous. That must be gorgeous for sure. Wow. Okay, I think we are. Are we dry, Marta? Maybe one more second, okay? How old are your girls? Emily is going to be 18, Judy, on September the 11th, and Hannah is going to be 7 in 3 weeks, the February 23rd. So honestly, like I don't feel like I have nearly an adult in the house. Like it doesn't feel right. I said we'd be going to pub together.
What's this?
Where's what? Where's my bow? Where's my bow on my heart? You have no bow. You have nothing. I don't know how is that possible, Aida. I think because you moderator, you lost your heart. But you have my heart, you know? Does it count? Nie widzę, zasłaniasz paluchem. You should have two. Yes, you should have two hearts. That's right, Aneta. Vicky! Oh, you're here. She has been an adult since she was 5. That's so true. She's always been very content. What? Lucas says he can't wait for the girls to move out. No, just joking. When we now changing the house, he said, "Do you know what, Marta? We can't make the house too nice. We can't make it too comfortable. We can't make it like too inviting because we will never get rid of the kids now. We never get rid of their friends. They be calling over." Because I said, "You know what? How about we getting a table like a pool table?" He goes, "Forget it. We're gonna have everyone around. All the teens are going to be coming." So we were laughing. Said, "No, forget it." Okay, I think we are ready to color it, right? Are you ready, Hannah, to color it? No, no, I'm joking. You're not. No, no. Cheers,
So
my
I'm going
friends.
to be
My
coloring.
Lisbon mug. I love my Lisbon mug. I'm collecting those mugs from. Unfortunately, it's Starbucks, which Lucas is like, you supporting such a huge brand that isn't probably even the most eco-friendly or something. And I'm like, Lucas, if I could buy a mug of every country that I visit from a handmade person that does the same to every country, I would. But there is no such a thing as a set, and I'd like to have a collection. So that's how I support it, and I just love it. So I have the Lisbon, I have Portugal too, I have Poland, I have.
We have to go to England next.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Get it from London. The kids go away to college and then come back with a degree and grandchildren. It never ends. No, no. Lucas, did you hear? He says no. Yeah, that's his worries. He goes, do not make the house too comfortable. So I hear that you buy a smaller house. Yeah, we get the smaller house in 5 years. Time goes, but Marta just paint over Starbucks name. Yes, you see, Lucas? That's what I should do. Scrape over or paint it over. I honestly don't mind who I support in that sense. I would support handmade if I could. I would support a small business if I could. But Starbucks is the only place that I know of anyway that is in the whole world and is actually doing it. So yes, that's why. Not because yeah, of course I would prefer to support something more less of a huge corporation, you know. They can help you make books. Well, Emily is really, really on to helping. Lucas, stop laughing. Emily is on the helping hand for sure. I do ask her help and I do show her how I make books and stuff. I teach her things. I'm not too sure she's yet there to be part of it. Lucas, I'm lost for the what to do next. Stop laughing. You actually distracting me so much. Not with your beauty, but with your with your silliness. You are.
I also do help.
I wonder, guy. You do help. You did your chores, didn't you?
No, that's not helping with the books.
Not with the books.
I'm helping
Giving
giving ideas.
what my fairies should
Look like
and do.
and do.
Yes, your latest idea. Do you remember what was? A fairy with a cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also there was. Did you say the fairy without teeth?
I didn't.
You didn't, but you lost your two teeth, right? I wonder how many of you cut out the back of the, because I think this should be I actually think we should copy it and print it ourselves for this, because that's the cover, but it's such a beautiful one. Oh no, Marta, you definitely are getting sicker. Do you think so? I think possibly you need one from Seven Brew Next. I don't know if you're talking to me. I'm sorry. Starbucks is getting very eco-friendly. I hope they do because they actually in Portugal there was this such a beautiful, wonderful lady in Algarve, I think, making our coffees, and oh, she was so nice. I couldn't believe it. She should be employee of the year. Literally, she was so sweet, so kind. Um, Very nice. Wait a minute, Lucas is a hottie. Did you hear that, Lucas? We have a knock knock from Lucas. Can we have a knock knock from Lucas? Lucas,
Mama, there's one saying.
I love the action personas and figures. Yes, I have the cover image before. I have the cover. I have cut out the image covers, paper pads. No, I don't want to cut covers. I don't want to cut covers either, guys. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah,
The Tooth Fairy. What happened to your tooth fairy? Because tell Hannah, let's share the story about the tooth, the teeth. Go on, share the story. I'm curious what you're gonna say. What happened some time ago?
So I'm not going to say that last part.
You have to. This is the most exciting part and the funniest. You need to share that part. Otherwise, you can't share, Hannah. Honestly.
So I lost my tooth.
So your tooth fell off.
Fell out.
And
Fell
what
out.
happened? Fell out. And what happened?
And I was washing it, and then I left it
And
where I knew it was, and then I just left it there.
And
it fell off.
And it's lost, right? And we don't know what happened.
And then I just normally went to bed, and no one came. But then I just found some earrings, which I can go and.
Yes, you have to show everyone your earrings. Guys, I think I'm going to jump in for a little bit of white gesso, I think. And yes, in here. And maybe I'm going to mix it up with my favorite beautiful earring sets. The problem with the earrings is what?
That I don't have my ears pierced.
Yet. But it's the plan, is it? Is it?
I hope so.
I hope so too. It's the plan to do that.
So you've been doing already a lot of tapping with your fingers.
1 second. Oh, this is the Kuretake Nuovo set 2. This is the set with the, you know what? I think I need a little bit of water. This is the set with pastel Lucas, do you mind passing me this set of the watercolors? I'll show it to everyone. Yeah. Nie te dziecięce, tylko ten Kuretake, ten poniżej, poproszę. So basically, I'm trying now to do a little bit of a cheeky way. And, okay, before that, this is the Kuretake regular set, which is also fantastic. As you can tell, I have used a lot for my watercolor cards, for my watercolors in general. I love it. I think it's, would it be my forever favorite? Yes, this color is crazy beautiful. Like, it's gorgeous, this one. I love this color, 2 bits. Like, look at it. This one, it's gone. I definitely will be replacing it someday. And then this new set came out of pastels some time ago, maybe 2 years ago or something. I didn't even have second thoughts if I should get it. I got it and I love it because it's creamy, it's pastel-y, it's chalky, and it's gorgeous. So those are beautiful earrings, Vicky says. So she lost her tooth, right? But the tooth fairy still came and she gave you the earrings.
And then
you wrote a letter, didn't you?
Yeah, and
what's the name of your fairy, Hannah? Oh, you can show it. Yes. The list, the letter. You should show your letter too, Hannah. Okay, and the letter from fairy as well. Do you have it?
She took mine.
She took yours? No way. Okay, so do you want to read it?
So this was.
Chodź tu bliżej troszkę.
So this was for my first one. So it says, Dear Hannah, I'm Scarlet, your tooth fairy. Thank you so much.
Troszkę wolniej.
Dear Hannah, I'm Scarlet, your tooth fairy. Thank you so much for leaving your tooth. I will look after it. I have a small present. Please
accept it.
Accept this in exchange. Thank you.
In exchange for the tooth, is it?
Yeah. Thank you for being a great girl, listening to your parents, and your sister Emily. I hope you will continue to be a great girl. I'm so proud of you, Scarlett.
Oh, that's so sweet. That was the previous letter, and now she sent you
And this
yesterday.
is for my fourth one.
Okay.
Hello again, Hannah. I'm so sorry that you lost your tooth. Don't worry, I still have your other ones. I saw that you liked the earrings I got you. I hope that you get your ears pierced soon. I know how much you dream about that. I'm a tooth fairy to a few kids. I am always very busy.
She's very busy fairy because she has few kids to look after, right? Because you were thinking mostly you, because you were thinking if she's your only fairy, is it?
Yeah.
So she basically confirmed she has few other kids to mind it, right?
Which few is for four?
Few, it's like could be 2, could be 5.
No, for couple it's 2. Few no. Yeah, couple is for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So couple is for.
So 1 second before we forget what we're doing. Basically, I'm trying to blend in the background, pretend that everything is seemingly happy family, and it's all one piece. It isn't, but we're making it. So, and water helps with the acrylic because acrylic, there's such a fast drying tool, you know. So, you know, it's just for it to be moved in a way that it's just so easier. Sorry, Hannah, I disturbed you there. Sorry about that. You were saying something.
Dad, what was I saying?
Marta has posts about the Kuretake pastel. I don't know if I have the link here, but definitely I have the link in the previous videos or something because I've used them, so it should be there. I lost my 26-year-old son ages ago. I understand.
Wait, what?
Oh, John, sorry. Book with the bees, beehives, your gnomes, dragonfly too with your beautiful butterflies, all in garden setting. Nice one. Noted. Art is a great therapy. It is. Oh, Gina, I'm so sorry. I just read that now. Sometimes, Marta, do you speak Polish? Actually, Hannah, are you learning Polish, Hania?
Yeah.
How do you who's learning Polish with you? Say honestly, who is trying best to learn Polish?
Me.
And who else is helping you every day?
Well, so I do Irish, which I normally do by myself, but sometimes I do it with Emmy, but I mostly do it myself.
And Polish? And maths?
So I do maths. I do all the languages with Dad, but Dad never helps me with Irish.
Because he doesn't know Irish, so he can't help you. But Emily does. But but someone is asking if we speak Polish. Do we speak Polish, Hannah?
Well, yeah.
Can you say something in Polish?
Well, I don't know what.
To ja cię coś zapytam po polsku, a ty możesz odpowiedzieć. To powiedz mi, co mama teraz robi? Tutaj na tej stronie. Co ja teraz robię? Za trudne? Nie, no, ale co robię? Czego używam?
Farby?
Tak. I co robię? Rysuję czy?
Maluję.
Maluję, tak. I am painting. We're testing Hannah's Polish and she forgot. A jak się mówi na przykład, how do you say in Polish, happy birthday to you? Actually, you know what? How about you bring some Polish book and read? That would be amazing and difficult, I think. But we speak Polish. Emily did Polish school, online Polish school, you know. So, and Hannah will be probably, she's already doing Duolingo with Lucas every day, and they read to sleep in Polish. So we try to keep that because the grandparents would be devastated. So in my videos, actually, if you ask about if I speak Polish in videos, I don't. Because like 99% of audience would speak English or at least would be able to understand English. So I have one video recorded here on the channel where it's completely in Polish, and it's so beautiful. I love it. But it's yeah, but it's no, I just not enough people to speak in Polish, you know. Really. The Valentine's mouse are amazing. Oh, thank you. I love them too.
This is the book I got.
Go on. This is the book you got. No, to czytaj. Try to read it in Polish. That'll be...
Muzeum z
What?
pazurkiem.
Tak, bardzo ładnie. Now, so I'm trying to, guys, blend in a little bit here and there, make this all one happy family. But now I'm gonna dry it, and maybe I'm gonna just do a little bit darker in some places. Like here, I'm gonna have focus a little bit more in that color. Then maybe I'm gonna grab and have a little bit more focus in here. Oops, this is keep on keep on lifting. That's okay too. Go on, czytaj. And maybe I'm gonna do here as well darker. You can do it, Hannah. Actually, they read Dzieci's Bullerbyn Kids.
Which I never read.
No, but Daddy did for you. That's beautiful, no? Okay, bravo, Hannah. You're very welcome, Diane.
Yes. No.
Has Lucas been on the camera? He's an important part of your family. No, he wasn't. He is the most shy person you can imagine. Can I watch tomorrow? Of course you can. I'm very tired. No problem. No, Lucas is shy. He doesn't speak to the camera. He doesn't like taking photos, and he's definitely not going beyond the camera. That's like reserved to Mama and Hannah.
He wouldn't even show his hand, I don't think.
No. No, he wouldn't. Now, Hannah, where is the tissue? Could you pass me those wet tissues, please? Look, Lucas made an appearance by mistake. He did, remember? You showed on the live class by accident. You were on the side and you didn't know that you were visible, and we had to edit that quickly. But I think Vicky took screenshot. It was so funny. She sent me the screenshot and she said, I got it, I caught it. He made one mistake and made on the video for only a second. I think, Vicky, you took a screenshot of that. I think, if I remember that correctly. My husband and I recently visit Poland, my daughter, and fall in love with the talks all the time about how beautiful. No, Poland, seriously, it's gorgeous and it's very underrated country. Czy patrzysz palcem farbkami akrylowymi, czy inne specyfiki? Tu były acrylic paint, this one, and this one is white gesso, heavy white gesso. But honestly, you can use on your background anything. I just like that. But now, interesting part of this is that if I would like to do a little bit of shading right now on the acrylic, it could be difficult. We'll see how much are we gonna able to actually color it on acrylics. But because we stayed away from the butterflies, we should be fine. Let's dry that. Prawdopodobnie postaram się być teraz we Wrocławiu na Kwiecie Dolnośląskim w lipcu, początek lipca na zlocie. Co roku jesteśmy w Polsce oczywiście. Co roku jesteśmy miesiąc w Polsce. A teraz postaramy się być, jestem z Wrocławia, więc tym bardziej postaramy się być, bo będziemy w tym czasie. Jedziemy na koncert Podsiadło, mamy bilety, więc będziemy w tym czasie we Wrocławiu, więc mam nadzieję, że się uda. I love Poland. A lot of Polish friends and teach me words like all the time. Yeah, I just said that we will be in Poland this year, hopefully, and we're gonna be probably on some sort of like a crafty właśnie jestem we Wrocławiu. Oh, that's so fun. Like a crafty, crafty event. It's going to be in my hometown. So hopefully, hopefully I'll join there.
What time is it?
It's actually late. It's definitely bedtime for you. All the Polish words seems to be one long word. Amazing. It is difficult language, honestly. Oh, how is the house? Laura, you missed the announcement. The house hunting is official. We're moving. Yes, we we decided to go for one of the house that I think was waiting for us, definitely. O, dziękuję bardzo. Przyznam szczerze, że już jakieś zakusy były i rozmowy na to, żeby poprowadzić warsztaty na Dolnośląskim Kwiecie, ale przez to, że nagle wyszła sprawa z przeprowadzką i znaleźliśmy dom, to wszystko się może po prostu bardzo pokomplikować, dlatego nic nie obiecuję. Może jakiś pokaz na warsztat, zamiast warsztatów, może jakiś pokaz czy coś, nie wiem, jakieś takie make and take, albo po prostu się tam zjawimy. Znaczy ja. Zobaczymy. It is in the same town, yes. It's actually probably what, 7 minutes, 5 minutes drive from here. I tried to keep my butterflies away from the paint, and the reason for it is that first of all, I was using fingers, so to go around and not destroy the butterflies with the paint would be probably quite difficult. So I think the easiest is to just go around it, leave a little bit of a space, and then we're gonna probably go with some brush to it. The reason I've used the kind of beige color is to have the background kind of feel like it's one space together, but we do have a peak of music notes upside down, we have a peak of text upside down, we have some script, so it's just nice interest and some splashes. So why the move, Marta? Up for the bigger house. We ran out of space a good few years ago, and honestly I've been on the lookout for the house, an active lookout, for the last 6 years. So it's been a huge need to move. We have family in the house, we have a studio in the house, and we have an online store in the house. There's no room for anything right now, honestly. So
Or there's no room for all these boxes that you have in that place where Emmy's going to have her room.
yeah, there's lots of boxes, right? Oh, no way, Anne. Thank you so much. Oh, you're such a sweet heart. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for gifting the membership. You are so sweet. Well, yes, the packing, unpacking is something we don't look forward, but it has to be done, and that's it. So I don't think it's going to be home tour, because I don't think people would appreciate a home tour style videos on the craft channel. So no, I don't think so. Studio, yes, but the home, oh, I don't think people would like that. No, I honestly didn't get ready my. Oh, but it's here actually. So how handy. I'm gonna see if I can have my. If I can have my. Actually, no. 1 second. We're gonna go for. Hania, gdzie są te kolorowe, te żółte? O tutaj. Now, I was thinking as well to do some circles. I think it would be so nice to have the circles. How to go about it will be different story, but I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna have some maybe circles. I'm gonna try to grab maybe white for a change. Will I manage it to have the white going on? Let's see. Will that be visible? I don't think. Oh, maybe a little bit. If not this, how about trying to this? Now, let's see. That's maybe hard, but you know what I may do? I may just have not the acrylic, not this, but you know what? Give me one moment and I'm gonna grab the dry pastels. Oh, there we go. I think the dry pastels could be just something that could be nice to use. Let's see. Hannah, I think it's time for you to brush your teeth. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna have a little bit of dry pastels, but also 1 second. Hania, już nie ruszaj mi tych kabli. No, please don't. No, no, no. Nie wolno. Nie, ale teraz to już idź myć zęby, proszę cię. Już naprawdę jest późno, misiu. Go, go, go. Say good night to everyone, Hannah. Please. No, it's really late. It's really late, Hannah. I know it's the weekend, but it's also nighttime. You know? Oops. Can I use your page to check my pen? Thank you. Now, so I'm doing a little bit of that around the circle. And I'm gonna grab the white because it's so much easier to fill it in. Let's see. Ooh, nice. But what would be nice as well, it would be to have, because this is water soluble pen, wouldn't that be nice to have a little bit of that movement here? Oh, I love this. I love this. But also, how about what pastels are? Those are, I do like them, honestly. Those are the Rembrandt brand. I think I got them on Amazon. I like them very much. Rembrandt, it's the brand. I do like them. I don't use them enough because I just don't know how. But I do like them. Okay, that's that color. I don't know. I think we can try to change it for the other shade. Let's see this one. I think so too. So we're gonna jump in for instead of this color, we're gonna jump in for this one. I hope you can hear me because I'm bending. So we're gonna do a little bit of shading now.
Ooh,
with that.
these look interesting.
I think so. Hannah, go and brush your teeth, please. Hania, please, Myszko. Idź już, Niuniu. Brush your teeth. Okay, that looks lovely. I leave this and I'm going to whiten it up even more in a minute. So we have this. I think it would be lovely to have, for example, one that goes here, much smaller as well. The white. Hania. Actually, don't lift that, Marta, you goose. Leave this. Lucas, couldn't you be louder? He's eating and you can probably hear the knocking on the on the plate. Sorry if you did hear it. There we go. Now. Ooh, okay. Well, it was faster probably than if I would use it just like that. I may have a little bit of this going there. Maybe there. Ooh, that's quite dark, isn't it? Okay, nice one. Hania, przeszkadzasz mi. Tata cię woła. Go. No, but you, Daddy is knocking for you, I think. Honestly.
I'm making a bouquet.
No, Hannah, it's...
Can I just use this?
Meshko, please, 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 please go. I'm trying to figure it out which which bubble should be next. Maybe this here, I think would be nice. Pencil in hand, pen, and everything. Pastel in there to make this more smudgy, but probably difficult as well to work. So maybe no. Hannah, Daddy is waiting.
Oh.
Okay. Let's add here. Oh, I love this so much. Now, and I think if I have a small one from my stencil from my store, I think I use that. Are you coloring it? Is it?
I'm making a bouquet and
All right.
need some flowers too.
I didn't know that then. Now, here's that. We probably can have this, but Hania, it's naprawdę, it's late. Now, it's much harder to hold this one, but I'm gonna try. Sorry if I'm less chatty, but it's like kind of technical thing to be done, so I'm more of what's going on. Now, there we go. Oopsie. I do love it. Oops, sorry. You still having your wine and movie after the life? Vicky, we didn't have life forever, so definitely popcorn maybe, and I think I would love that. I would love a little bit of that. Bailey. I used to have Baileys, but recently I didn't because I think I was jumping straight away to making books. I'm working every single day on books, so it's just just different kind of feel. I don't know what size for this to be. I honestly can't know. Maybe this one here. Maybe this. I don't know. Maybe this one here. Maybe like that, actually. Let's do it. Look, it's not rocket science, Marta. It's going to be fine, whatever you decide. So relax. Whatever you decide, it's going to be nice. So, the reason I'm adding this chalky pastel is because I wish for this to be more milky feel and have a little bit of a whiteness in it as well, so it's not as dark. It's kind of creating this milky shady effect, and I like that, but it's not a necessity at all. Marta, you are still selling the stencil circle. I'm due for a new one. Oh, yes, I'm sure we have it in the store along with other few stencils. And I think there are two, not that I think, definitely. There are two stamps back in stock. The flower one and the matte. There's only few of them because they were out of stock for a year, and I think Emily found some couple weeks ago, and I added them recently. So if you wanted these stamps, you can check it out. Okay, that's nice. So then I think I may have. Is this too big? I think it could be too big. So I'm gonna go back to this one, maybe here. that kind of way. Sorry if
Oh,
you.
I actually love them.
Thank you. I actually love them too. You're so funny. No. Oops, I just moved it. Silly goose. No.
Just what I need.
What's the name of your pencil of the shading? That is my forever favorite. One of them. This one is Chinese ink. It's more bluey kind of color. And it's nice. Please, I wish you to see that I'm going with the one side shading on the left. Sorry, on the right. So that's, you can see this is where the kind of sun goes, that kind of way. So it's not. Hannah, will you tell daddy to be a little bit more quiet?
Dad, be more quiet.
Well, you can go personally speak to him, he may not hear us. Lucas is actually, believe it or not, looking in the freezer. I don't know if you can hear all of these frozen stuff being moved left to right, left to right. He's looking for something for tomorrow for dinner. So in this household is Lucas is looking for these things, not me. This one is Chinese ink, Derwent ink tens, 2030 is the number. Wow, you guys are super late. Amazing to see different times all around the world. Yes, that's so true. I hope you have. If I finish Fussy Cutting beautiful freebies, you're very welcome. No, I think these are dry pastels, not oil. No, not that. Definitely, these are dry pastels. I don't like oil pastels for the same reason I don't like. I never did the distress crayons because they were way too oily for me. Couldn't work on them, didn't enjoy that. I do like the new one much more from Tim. These are the watercolor pencils, but his previous pencils, not a hope. Completely not for me. But I know a lot of people loves it, so it's all good. We all like different things. So mm,
So
I think Hannah, that is literally knocking for you now, not for me. That's a sign to
no,
go. Yes,
it's
idź już.
talking for you.
Hanka, idź już, misiu.
Wait, can I
No,
do it?
you can't just do anything more, because right now your toothbrush is actually going to be upset. Go on.
No, it's not.
It is going to be upset for not being used. Go, please, please.
It's
What you
not.
say, Hannah?
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oops, I used the wrong color. Sorry. Beautiful work. Thank you so much. It's going to be beautiful once we finish. So give it a few more minutes, because I think it really does take time for everything to come nicely together. It takes time. I love this side. I think we do miss Hanya. Pa. We do miss a little bit of small bubble thingies. So I may just add this one here. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry. Wrong color. Dim, 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 dim. That doesn't look even like a circle, Marta, but that's okay. Maybe this one. No. Okay. Hannah. Go, 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 Nunya. No. Oh, I do love this. Now, I think I feel that I'm Hannah. Hanya.
I'm putting away something.
Okay. I'm gonna jump in for the white. I can't find it. One moment. Hannah. Zostaw to, Nunia. Nie szeleść mi. Thank you. You're a bit too loud right now. Go to daddy, please. Oh, there we go. One of the crayon, the white crayon, instead of going with the gesso, I'm gonna just jump in with the crayon. Look at that. And this one is just a regular crayon, am I right? No, it's actually Aquacolor Stabilo. So that's nice. Okay. Good night. Go away from my cable, Hanya. Please, this is not fun. No, stop. What do you want?
I just wanted to finish this.
No, proszę cię, Hanna. Łukasz. Yeah, there's this moment of over stimulating, over happiness, over everything, and it's hard to send them home, send them bed. But it's time for sure. And my worry is that she is gonna grab something and disconnect the cable. That's my biggest issue. The rest I don't mind, but her little hand is around. It's like, oops. Dervent Inkton, yes, doesn't want to go to bed. Too much fun. What? Yes, too much fun. She every time I record, she's there. There was a moment that every video that I posted, she was there, and I felt bad because I'm like, a lot of you have said, "Oh, I love when Hannah is on the video," but there are some comments that, "Oh, it's so distracting," and I don't like when the kids are around. I'm like, well, I'm working from home. I record sometimes when they're around, and actually, it's also time to spend time together. So why not? It's like sharing the joy of crafting together. Like, what's wrong with that? Nothing. But I get it that some people don't like it, and I wish to respect this too. So to find happy medium is from time to time do stuff together, of course, but it could be annoying for some people, and I get it. I need a sip of sip, sip of sip. Do you know what I bought? I bought some of these. I'm so happy. I just got them on Amazon, so I probably will look for some blue one for, or the gray one for the side of the pens of the page. You know, it's so nice, guys, that you're here and that you're still here. Because I know a lot of you left. Because how long is it? 2 hours. My lives are usually around 3 hours. That's how really usually it goes. Family's life. Hannah's family's life. 100%. Do you see they added more Inkton's pencil to during Inkton's line? I didn't see that. No. I wish to get the whole. That's probably one of my go-to wish list to buy this biggest set of Inktons. I don't know if I would use all of them, but I wish to own it. Using it and owning those are two different things. But I wish to own it. I won't lie. I would love to. No, not this one. Maybe some of a little bit of that gray. This one is nice. This one is my very old charcoal woodless something something. Hannah, your toothbrush is loud. Go away, Mishu. No. No, Hannah. I told you that she's my gummy bear. It's just sometimes mommy, mommy, mommy this, mommy that. Sometimes more than ever. Those are those days. Then I don't get mad at all. I've learned, thanks to you, I always heard, Marta, enjoy your time with kids. Marta, enjoy when they are around. I'm empty nested. You know how many messages of this kind I read over the years from you guys. And I always took that to heart. And I always knew that it's going to pass. And when it's past, you will miss it. So I do enjoy. Now I'm saying, please go because A, it's late. B, it's late. C, there are some moments when you have to say stop or whatever, but in general we try to accommodate her needs a lot, maybe nearly too much. Both of them, because we just love them so much, right? We'll do anything for kids. Sometimes you just have to say enough is enough. So bedtime, that's it. And Bahana is like mommy, 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 and I won't lie, I do like that. I sometimes I don't. And you know what I did? Recently I said to Lucas, I can't focus sometimes. I really can't. I need earphones because I just can't be asked 100 times, Mommy, can I? You have like, so now when I have my headphones, she knows that I really won't answer it. So she's learning to let it go and give a little bit of a space to me because she wasn't. And I get it. I know why. And I understand it. And I honestly am not mad at all. I never was. But sometimes there could be days that it's like, It's you don't know, it's a bit too much or something. So
Hello.
I was just talking about you, Hannah. You know, I got a set of Inktense a few years back, and I'm so upset I couldn't find them. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. Tell Lucas to talk her internet. Hania, odejdź od kabli, zostaw to. No. No, you can't just. Nie dzisiaj. Nie dzisiaj. Not today. No. No, good night. Poproszę buzi i idź do taty. Buziaczek. Tutaj. Good night. Papa. So that's what I do. I actually got after being with my family for many months, I'm missing my nephews like crazy. They're 3 years old, twins, and they are at the age double. They absolutely have those days where they just test you. Yes, we have to look at them. Wow. Yeah, I would love 100 pieces of Inktense. Hello, my husband. Oh, thank you. I have my water. But you know what? With my throat, you could be the best husband if you heat up my tea. Look, this tea, if you could heat it up for warm, you could pretend to be a good husband. Come on.
I'll do it.
Thank you. Let's see.
Can you let me do that?
I will let you to do that. Daddy will. I'm sure Daddy will help you. Or not. Okay. Now I'm thinking, guys. That's done, as in color, dark, bright, whatever. But I think I would love a little bit of creamy color in there. So let's see. Let's test it out a little bit. Oh yes. A bit of more contrast, I guess, with that cream. Not as white, but creamy. This one is Stamperia, old color. I got it from Vicky Popidon last year, I think. I do go back to those paints. I do like them. They are good paints. I do like them. I don't have the whole set. I have the last year collection. I'm sure there were since the last few years, there have been some new sets out. Probably worth to check. But I am vivid fan of the Cadence. They're hard to get, but they die for paints. They are, I think at the moment, not one of my favorite. They are my favorite and one of the hardest. Thank you so much, Hannah. You're very sweet. Thank you.
I just said.
Hey, Hannah. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. Okay, I'm gonna look for Hania. No, Hania, listen to me. No, Hania. Dobranoc. No. Good night. I'll come later. Okay. Ooh, I love that. Now, I will add the white now in the middle, just because I love the white. So I do miss a huge white in here, a huge contrast. So I will add that, just because I love it. I love my contrast a lot. I miss it here in the middle, so I will add it. And that's just a white gesso, so nothing much special there, just the white gesso. Okay. No, that's not going so quickly. A little bit of okay, no. Wash it off. Because we had gesso, clean gesso, that's why we can easily wash it off if we feel like it, that something is not okay. No, I do love, but it's just a personal thing. I do love going back, and I do love if I create this texture on top of something. I really don't mind that then. Oh, I love this. So in between the dark and the creamy color. Now, question is, yes, are we adding Yes. So it's like this speck of the white, and this is going to be the hardest because we've got the butterfly there. So what I'm going to do, okay, no, that's not the same, but let's say that something like that. No, I do feel, oh, I love here. You see that? I hope you can see the depth a little bit more. I'm sorry I wasn't reading any comments. If there's anything, there we go. Circle ruler stencil. It's a good one, guys. It is a great one. I just don't know where I have it now. Maybe Hannah took it. Maybe it fell down. To show you, oh yeah, I have it. It's a great one. Ruler stencil. I do miss small little circles here, but I do like it. I like it. I do like it indeed. I genuinely love it. Oh, I love this page so much. Now let's dry this a little bit. I'm gonna see some stamps and stances. I think. One moment. I'll be right back to you. If I could find, but I don't have it here. I don't. Do you know what would be nice to have the same way as it's those stars, to have in the same way circle stamps or dotty stamps? That would be, I have to speak with Agatha about that, because I think this could be so nice, but I just don't want to add stars. I just feel stars for me, it's Christmas. I don't know why, guys. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like Christmas, it's stars. A lot of it is for me like this. I'm gonna see if I can have something else added. And that's the wrong color. Oh no. No, I probably leave this one because there is this cable, which I hope I didn't destroy. What else can we add? Splashes for sure. I know, the inking. Let's do a little bit of coloring of this on the side with the same pencil, the Chinese ink. Let's see what happens here if we do a little bit of that shading. Nice one. So just a little bit. And because we've got gesso, it's working beautifully. Now, I have my water very dirty, if you can tell. And I honestly don't mind that, because I think it's giving me this sort of chalky feel to it. Because we primed it, we can add shades or whichever. Now, shadows. Yes. There we go. We can have a little bit of more going on there. Do you have any questions now that I'm slowly shading, and it will be like a, as I call it, koronkovar job, which is like a delicate delicate job with I think I'm was someone asking about the house, if we build the house? I don't know if that was the question and I missed it. I think someone asked about the house or something, but I don't want to, I don't know if I saw it. Something about it. This is very intricate, delicate work right now, but I think it's so needed. What did you use in the circles? I've used, you can, honestly, it doesn't matter what I've used because truly what you could use, what you should use, what you can use, it's any medium as long as it's a shading sort of thing that you will be able to create shading with and mixing and blending. I've used dry pastel, the white one. I've used my the Pilot G deck. The link is in the description for the correct one. And what else I've used? And I've used the Chinese ink again. So the same, the same. Last week I received 2 of your beautiful books, but as a beginner, I'm scared to cutting the. Don't be scared, Lisa. Just go for it. It's only paper. Honestly, like I know a lot of you guys are printing the papers yourself as a new copy and printing because you're afraid to cut the book. I think there's so many images that even if you want like something, you can always move into the next image and you'll be fine. I wouldn't be, well, maybe it's easier for me to say because I have many books, because I have 3 or 4 of each. I have to, but for different reasons. But I don't know. I just, I think the beauty of cutting, a smell of the book, and the beauty of cutting it as well. It's like, I don't know. I love having my book being cut out. I because it's a sign I'm using it, and I love that. I do miss the images that are gone. That's for sure. Especially if they are so beautiful, and some of them are nicer than others, as in my mind. So of course I miss it. I love the shading part, guys. I know it's time consuming. I know it's like this pain, but I just love it. Dobry wieczór. Zapraszamy. Everyone is invited to join to my chitty chats. Zapraszamy do naszej zabawy w kolorowanie motylków. Coloring the butterflies. Do you know, I started speaking about it and I don't know if I finished it. I tend to run away from butterflies for a few months because of one comment, I think in particular, saying, "Oh, you constantly using butterflies." And it stuck to me so much back then that it was at some point I was looking for different focal points and ideas. And then, thankfully, I listened to my inner gut. And when I was making books, I said, that's what exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do butterflies because that's what I love. That's what I've been using. That's what I'm missing. That's what I need. That's what I want. And I love that, you know, I no longer feel guilty of using the butterflies over and over. It's like when you're doing fishing, right? And using the same fishing food for your fish, are you feeling bad that you trying to catch a fish on the same fishing rod, or you buying with each time you're buying different? No, you're using no. Actually, yeah, the fishing rod. You're using the same fishing rod because it's working, because it's something you enjoy and like, and it's working for you. Same for here. I'm using butterflies because I just simply love them. They're so pleasing to eyes. It's for everyone, really, unless you're against the box completely. But it's such a, and I never ever again since I started making books felt bad about images. Same for the fairies. I love fairies. I always loved the woodland fairies. Always loved the fairies in general, but there was never enough, never no good fairies. That there was just nothing there. Marta, you do your creations are amazing no matter what you use. Thank you. It's been fun. Dinner time. Night, my first time I follow Marta, but with a lot of information you make it see, and you make it see. Follow Marta, but what a lot of information. Well, I hope those are needed information. I hope so. Now, there we go. There we go. I think making the butterflies more, they standing out more. They just part of the page more. Um, I just like that. I think they're also much more cohesive now with the actual circles, So that's nice. Anytime Lucas goes to put Hannah to bed, he falls asleep. So I have to ring him every evening. And recently he's putting Hannah to bed a lot because I'm working on books. So it's so funny because every day Hannah goes, Mama sleeps me today. Mama sleeps me tonight. And we like, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. No, Mama. And now today she said, Mama sleep me the whole week now. It's so funny. She's such a doty, such a little rascal, such a cutie as well. But also, she is such a rebel too. And she was in the studio using my paints without asking and being on her own and stuff like that, using acrylics, got the paint on her t-shirt. Her favorite character is the what you call it, stitch. So, and she got it on the stitch. And I'm like, something is off. And I was right. She was trying to, clean it off herself. You can't clean it off. Oops, acrylics. That's it. So, and I'm like, Hannah, why don't you say it? I would try to help you maybe somehow differently. But she's a rascal. She is such a, I don't know, like she's a job. Like she is a real full on swing girl. Yesterday, actually, you know what? Yesterday, Lucas said, Hannah, can you just for a one moment just stay quiet just for a moment. And she was upside down, she was on her hand doing handstands, she was walking on hands, she was doing flips, like she didn't stop for hours since she was back from school. And then I sat down and I looked at her and I said, you know what, Lucas, I think somehow she's more active than before. Than usually. I don't know why, but I said, Lucas, you know what? If she's like me, hyperactive person, a lot of chats, a lot of is going on in her mind, and looks like she is. I said, if she's in school those 5 hours, and she's quiet as a mouse, not moving because we never heard she is doing anything wrong or whatever. She's a perfect behaving student. I said, imagine her being like a strong, not strong, like, when you have like being straight, sitting straight and not moving and not chatting and being quiet and peaceful and listen to everything. I said, when she comes home, she's like a volcano of emotions that she kept for the whole day. So I said, you know what? We just have to let that be. Put the headphones on and that's it. So she is wonderful, wonderful, and she's very intelligent and all, but she's also full on going on. So it could be quite tiring, especially if we have ourselves tiring days. So um so I said, Lucas, we just have to let her be the way as that is, and without make like let it be. I don't think speaking anything is good, because if we not allow her to let express her emotions, her energy that she kept and stored, like she stored that electricity in her for those few hours. So now when she's home, safe and sound, of course she wants all that energy to go, all that energy to be used. So of course she's walking on hands and things like that. So yeah, I just came to that conclusion yesterday, and it just felt so right that that's what she is. She's storing all her energy, and she's basically released that when she's back home, where she feels happy. And I don't know what you think, but I think that's how it felt, that it was just like she is so good, but when she's back home, she's like a non-stopper. And I'm serious, guys. She's on hand so many times. Like she needs nearly some physical, not activity. I wouldn't call it even activity. She needs a physical release of her, I don't know, bloods in her body, whatever that is. So, um, your fairies are the best, and my husband keeps ordering my college books. Oh, the other day he said, you are using only Martha's books. I said, because the fairy books is you got me looks like a false. Oh my gosh, sorry. What? Yeah, Priscilla, that's what happens. I said, because the fairy book you got me looks like a false. Yeah, there are books that are, and it's sad in a sense, but there are creators on Amazon that are trying to create books to look the way as my books look. Like even some are copying my descriptions of my books without changing a single word. How bad is this? I remember when I said one of the description, when I said, and I came up with this myself, that my book is special because it's created by crafter for crafters, and that exact words and the rest of the description is copied to by other person, and those are my words, purely my words. So it's sad to see some people are they don't believe in themselves, that they could do good without following someone ideas. And I don't it's actually sad that they think that it's a shortcut. I never took shortcuts in my life in that way. And I don't think I ever would, because it's just not who I am. But some people do take shortcuts. There are people that started making either collage books or scrapbook papers or card making papers that never did before, but felt it like this is their calling. And instead of being their own, they also do only fairies or this or that, or even little personas using the same words. There's also even lady, I think in Turkey, I found her on Amazon, that she's purely copying my books. Like they were so alike, the Halloweeny book, the winter stories, and the gnomes together joined as one winter book. It's very upsetting to see. I don't speak about it because it's not something I have control over, and I'm only thinking that it's in your own feeling that one day you be asked, have you been behaving well, and it's going to be your own. You will I don't know, I was raised differently. Even when I make books now, I say, Aida, do you think this? Because I don't want anyone feel that I overstepped or overcome or copied or something. And she said, no, Marta, you're doing perfectly fine, you are your own thingy and stuff. So I don't know, I always had these, even when I was in design teams, the fear of creating project that looked like someone else's project was huge. I always had that fear in my, always did, to not be a copycat of someone. And now I only hear that, Marta, don't worry, people are copying those because they can't find their own ideas, or they just, it's the biggest compliment when they're following what you're doing. So I guess I just don't pay attention to that. It's just like I think I have ideas for at least 3 books, 3 years of books to be happening 3 years ahead. Just now, don't mind in few months time what's going to happen, but I have ideas enough for the next 3 years, if not 5. So I don't understand why is that others don't. But I don't know, I think for me it's so easy in a sense, because I know what could we miss in the projects, what could be good, and what could we actually really enjoy as a community. And I think that's probably it. Sometimes you see, when you look at those butterflies, sometimes I can't really get rid of the line because there was no gesso given. I hope you can see that. Thank you for the free Digi. You're welcome. Who was this? Another artist on Amazon? Oh, yes, there's plenty books on Amazon, and there are people who've done books before me. And even when I came to Amazon, I started making my books being very different to what was on Amazon. But then those creators, because I came in and have been bestseller ever since, unfortunately, instead of staying true to themselves, they staying true to the amount of fairy books that happened on the past year. It's like insane. We're talking of hundreds of books being fairies. So it's just, I don't know, I don't think it's healthy even for the because a lot of them are just crappy. That's the truth. They're just not worth a single penny, and it's very sad that people don't know of it, and they just get in it in a good faith, and they're really hugely disappointed. And I don't know, I somehow feel that I'm responsible for it. I'm not, but I somehow feel I am. And I don't know, I just don't like that. Mm, it's a weird, different sort of Amazon sort of community of people, because I think I probably won't be wrong saying that 85% of Amazon books aren't created by crafters. And that's the biggest problem, and that's the biggest difference. Can't wait to see your books. Your artsy brain is working all the time. It is actually, Karina. It's insane. Sad when others can't find their own voice and need to copy. Yeah, I guess that, I think no, it's not about the voice. It's about because my books are selling, so that's what they decide, that we're gonna do it because we want our books to sell. So actually it's not about it's not about it's even worse, because thinking for the on the finance sides of it, it's just upsetting, because that's why, i'm my focus is what to make, how to surprise you, that you will not stop using it. And it's just a different approach, I guess, different expectations. Using Chinese companies copying everything crap, this is why I refuse to buy it. It's not no, Natalie, I that's a different story altogether. I'm talking about regular people who are deciding to jump in on that wagon of collage books, and instead of going their own way and finding their own unique voice and style and really bringing something special to the market, it's they following what's selling, and that's just upsetting, not upsetting me, honestly. I'm above that months ago. I remember when this happened for the first time, when I saw the book looking like mine so much that I was like, is this my book? I actually thought it's my book. So when you yourself think it's your book, it's like insane. So I'm just upset for those who buy books thinking those are mine. And I don't like that. Sadly, people do not do that now. Realize I said people because true artists hold a high standard of morals when it comes to creating arts, and not just copying because they can't come up with their own. I love your books. I got another brand one, and I wish I just had stuck to yours. Oh, thanks a million. I'm not saying all the books on Amazon are bad. Don't get me wrong at all. A lot is just completely useless books. A lot. Like, it's actually flooded market, and it's sad because it's just a market that is not growing, but it's growing in a bad direction, or maybe that way. Um, but there's a handful of good books on Amazon, truly. But there are some. I buy only your books because pictures only you make. Yes, beautiful pictures. Oh, thank you. It's quality you make. Thank you. It was fun night looking and listening. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Do you not feel, guys, that this is too white now? I feel it's too white. So I may just tone it down a little bit, because it just feels like something is off. Like, this is nice, but this is a little bit. Oh, there we go. Am I right? Just a tiny tone down, because it was just like, oh, there we go. Something like that. Okay. I don't even try to speak about it much now that we are live. I kind of did say things, but I try to not to even I try not to even mention it because I honestly don't want to um like, I don't know, it's just no need for that. It's Oh, I know. In the last good while now, 2 years or so, I don't do bad energy. So if some energy is not around me, whatever that is, if it's a bad email or something, bad comments, or if it's I don't know, if it's something that bothers me, if it's a customer or an online store or something, like, it's just, if it's a bad energy, I just don't try to stick to it. I actually do put away from my head, from my life, from my thoughts. I'm trying to stay near the good energy, because it really does affect us in life. And I also, for example, many years ago, i I'm friends with some crafty people on Facebook, but I actually, some people who would affect my mental health, I actually purposely many years ago put it on don't show me in the main Facebook feed, because it would upset me that, for whatever reason, or differently, this race of who's better, I never wanted to be part of it. So truly, I just wanted not to be shown of these things, or not to be part of this race or things like that. So there are some of the vintage photo. No, I prefer the other color, but I have to probably find it. So I did decide to, you know what, I don't need that energy, so I'm not going to be staying with it. So for example, like on Facebook, for some of the pages of profiles, I was like, don't show me, because I honestly don't need that energy to see when I wake up in the morning and open my Facebook. Now since many years, that's like totally awesome what I open. And for the past year, not even 6 months, I see constantly the Cut and Collage group, and that's amazing because I start my day with a smile, because when I'm on the Facebook, it's usually Cut and Collage project as the first. I don't know how this happened, but I lost the the ink. Where did I put that ink? Where did I put that ink? I didn't tidy up too good today. Walnut stain, it's here, Marta, you goose. And it's Cut and Collage a lot. Oh, thank you so much. You are unique and loved. Thank you for your comments. You better love me. I do, Vicky. I do. I hope you are better these days. I hope your life tornadoes are behind you. I know they are. I know it's getting better in you, and I'm so happy for you. You know, we all have life tornadoes, right? That's how life goes. That's very normal, I guess. Hello, Julie. So excited to catch life. Welcome, welcome. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, finishing soon. I think I'm going to jump in with the gray. Let's see and start with that gray. Start with the bright and we'll see what happens. Do you know what? One more thing I'm going to do. It's actually so funny what happened. You see what happened? I put the water on here, but I never used these colors. So what happened? We were just chatting and I forgot about it. You don't have to use it, but I really wanted it. So let's see. Can we still use that and add it? We will try. Yes, they are. Got a home of my own. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Now, let's see the colors. I think I'm going to jump in for that. Maybe this one. Let's see. Oh, I love it. Look at that, guys. Now, one moment. Maybe here. Touches of that pink. Actually, funny enough, it's going to be a nice no movement that much, because on the acrylic, I told you that sometimes the movement isn't that great, but it's in a funny way, it's going to be fantastic. Look at that. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. Okay, I love it. So I'm grabbing the same ink, the same paint in from one place and move it to others. Oh wow, I love it. Show me the way you use the oxide. I have the mold was mess for me. Well, I'm not good at using inks. Honestly, your books are unique, not only for the high quality of images, but also great attention you put in choosing the little details. I do try that, Lisa, honestly. We'd love to see a vlog of the studio packing. Where will you put it all? I will be doing the recording of studio, that's for sure. Your books made me craft again. Oh, that's the best compliment, you know. Are you in USA? I noticed your books are printed. No, no, I live. No, I'm in Ireland, but books are printed all over the world. So wherever you are, this is where it's going to be closest to your print, which gives access to everyone, which is the best way. Now, this is the. What do you think, guys, about the pink? You are so right. I closed my Facebook account because all of the negativity on it. No, honestly, I've just had that I don't need that energy, and I didn't, with some friends, I didn't want to stop being friends, so I just choose the settings don't show me on my feed. The best thing I ever did, and that was a long time ago, you know. The best thing I did for myself, for my health, mental health. Oh, I love these guys. Loving the pink. I think the pink is so fabulous. It really is. It really is. I'm actually doing something nearly against of what I would do, but I love the effect here. Love it. So I'm gonna just keep it up. and this side as well a bit. I guess this is where the very much so abstract fun part starts, where there's no more structure of how you to color and do the collage. It's just to really be courageous and just go for it and see what happens, you know? You can always paint it over. You can always paint it over. So, what is your shop called and do you ship to Norway? You know what? In Norway, you have crafted. So go to craft it to Magdalena shop, craft it, NL, no, N, no, Norway, NO, and you will have my products in her store actually. So she has stencils, she has stamps, but I do ship as well. But I guess you're probably better off to shop there because she has pretty much everything, I think, with including the books in her local store. So she's in Stavanger. Um, so you may want to check her out, her store in Norway, especially that the shipping will be probably cheaper, or I think, I don't know, but I'm guessing. Do you ship to Canada? Yes, we ship worldwide except UK, unfortunately. We don't have books in stock purposely because books are available on Amazon. So we don't want to ship from home because we just don't have time for it, honestly. Because everyone can get books from Amazon, we decided to no longer carry them in our store for now anyway. Because we could not cope with the amount of orders we had altogether, and books were only adding more and more. So we figured, no, we just can't keep up like that. We're gonna go crazy, you know. And people, of course, they want the books, the products to be delivered straight away. I get it. We all want that. I want that too. When are you moving? We'll be moving in the next 3 months. I guess. Pretty soon. Too soon. If you ask me, too soon. I'm adding the blue one now, and I'm trying to see where. Oh, look at that! How perfect my blue is to this blue. Like, this is crazy. I love it. It looks nearly like if the paint is running from the butterfly wing, nearly that kind of way. Oh, I love this. Oh, wow. I'll see if I can have a little bit of that there. Will that be nice to have a little bit of this color there or here? Just again, this is watercolor, which isn't a typical mixed media-ish collaging tool, but I think it could be so handy. Why not? I've seen other books on Amazon, but really, Marta, they are not the same quality as yours. I think your books are amazing quality, lifelike, so lifelike. No, I honestly didn't want to sound like a person who don't appreciate others' work. I do, and there is room for everyone. I always say there is, um, but you just want to be cautious of what you're choosing. I guess probably that's the only thing I'd say. 1 second, I'll have a pic at my phone. I think Magda, if you're watching, just post the link to your store to craft it, because I can't do it. But if you're watching it, just post the link to your Norway store. Because I think you are watching, so work away, girl. Okay. Oh, I love that pink. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Thank you for being Marta. Oh, thank you. Please show us when you set up your new craft room. Oh, I will be showing that part for sure. I think probably the one of the best part that I'm excited about is the big living room. That it's probably right now compared to this one, it's probably kitchen living room. It's probably 4 times the size or 3 times the size as our current one, and I love it because we spend so much time working actually in the evenings. Me and Lucas in the actual living room, kitchen, and the girls are around. Like we all, like everyone, am I right? Spending time in living room, we all do. We love it. So having that family space as well, it's so nice. And Emily said, "Oh, I will be inviting everyone over." So I'm excited for her as well, for the girls a lot, because the last years they couldn't really, the house wasn't suitable for any guests, that they wouldn't think that we are just so weird people having boxes everywhere and books everywhere and things like that. So, you know, well, Lucas built a pergola for your garden this time. And well, he did say to me, Marta, just to be clear, it's going to be low maintenance garden. So either artificial grass or stones or whatever. I'm not moving my lawnmower from this house. So it's going to be low maintenance, and it's already patio in the garden, raised patio already included. They're gonna build that in the house. Um, so yes, it's going to be the cover, not yet, because I did mention. I said, Can we do the cover patio?" He goes, With the winds right now, which we had, the huge winds." He said, "Forget it." So I don't know, to be honest. Please show us when it's set. I will. I will. I promise. I'm already a customer at Crafted. Oh, very good. Yeah, Crafted is on the chat, so you can see the red heart. It's Crafted in the chat. The red heart. Mm, Now I think the blue. I may add the brighter blue. Let's see. We're nearly finishing. We're gonna do splashes and maybe title, and we are gonna be done very soon, my friends. I think I'm. Oops. I may just. Oops. I just added this one here. Oh, I love this. Oh, Daisy do. This is gorgeous. So, it's actually funny because when we were talking to our auctioneer, and when we met, I said, I can't believe it that actually the first time, this is the same auctioneer we bought this house from when we built it. And I said, I can't believe it that the first time I really was, when we came to see other house after we bought this one, was 6 years ago. So I couldn't believe it myself that it's actually been 6 years. And I remember always Lucas was saying to me, Marta, stop buying your clothes. That's the truth. Start saving, save, and know that when perfect, that's what he said. And I'm so serious now. He said, be ready when the perfect house will appear. And that's like, it's like a fortune teller. And he said, just because it's not now doesn't mean it won't happen in the least expected moment. And I'm serious now. This is what he said back then, few times, because it's the last few years. So I take all of that as the actual sign. Um, Very excited, but I'm so nervous as well, guys. I won't lie. We're not the spring chickens anymore to move 300 boxes. It's going to be a bit of a bit of I think I'm not at all nervous about packing the house. It's the studio. If you would look at the hundred of shelves I have, the baskets that I built on like after COVID, I think, or during COVID, I can't remember. Like it's these things. Like it's just we're talking about. Oh my days, it's like tons and tons. So, but it has to be done. I'm not the first person moving a craft studio, and it's going to be very cathartic. So it's nice. I like that idea that hopefully I'm going to feel lighter and happier after it's going to be done. And I believe it will. I love the coloring so very much. And look how beautifully it grows with the white now as well. I think it's nice. Help yourself with the finger. And you can see as well that excuse me for all the time doing these noises with my throat, but it is actually blocked. It's a little bit, you can hear it in my voice that I will be maybe not sick, but it is definitely something. I have this in, I better have a drink. I did it at 65, you can do it. Exactly, isn't it, Vicky? No, honestly, Monica, that's what Lucas said. Low maintenance, out of question, Lucas. No, that's what he said. Be ready, Marta, when that perfect house appeared. And I couldn't believe it when it actually happened. I said, no way, you were so right back then. And you know. But I did take his advice to heart, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say I was mindful about spending that much, bit more cautious definitely, and less clothing. And no, am I lying now, Marta? Are you trying to what are you trying to say? Are you trying to convince yourself about anyway? I don't know. Oh, I love this so much. Guys, I'm in love with this page. I didn't say that for a good few minutes. I'm in love with it. Thank you so much for the likes. There's so many of you still watching. There's so many likes. Thank you. Thank you. Who is actually here, a very new on my channel? Like since like I know tons of your names. I've seen it over the years. So thank you for being there always. But I wonder, is there someone that came, let's say, this year only, or since December, or something like a month or two only, heard about the books and heard about the YouTube channel? I wonder if there are people that are really like newbies here. Truly, me. Welcome within the last month. And how did you actually hear about myself? Is it the books? Is it the YouTube channel that you've seen? Is it the someone shared the books or what? Like I came summer to that. Oh, so that's also short-ish. I came summer. I wish you all the best in your home. Thank you. Exciting time. Yes, it's my first time. Hello, I'm new. I'm new. Welcome, newbies. The more the merrier. I'm newbie, so your books on YouTube. Oh, so cute. Found you in May. Oh, that's not long. I've watched many of your videos, but never caught a live. I came in December. I saw it online. I came recently, only a few weeks ago. YouTube channel. Oh, lovely. You have to take all the old cabinets and baskets with you because you won't find anything when you put them in the new ones. Do you know what? I honestly, till last week, I was saying that the whole studio comes with me, but now I came to a conclusion that I'm gonna I hope that Lucas will marry my studio, right? As in, I'm gonna give him my furniture from the studio. He's gonna use it for the store, and I'm gonna ask. I would love to ask the carpenter to come in and literally, measure everything, and I'm gonna show him from Pinterest. I need this width. I need this length. I would love this. And if this, like, it's going to be too expensive, so I won't do it. But much more measurable sort of idea, that would be ideal. So we'll see. Definitely 2 tables. That's one of the things I need. What kind of brush are you using now? Oh my days, guys, I'm just using whatever brush. It's a pointy watercolor brush. Honestly, use whatever you have, but just wash always. And this one is medium. It's not expensive brand. I did use these for proper watercolors. I loved it. I think it's a unrated brand. I think it's quite cheap brand. I'm trying to see if it was a set of 3 brushes. I got it on Amazon, I think. I truly think they are fantastic, way worth. So Meeden, Meeden, Meeden is the brand. I honestly think they are completely unknown, completely underrated, and they deserve to be seen because they're very good. I heard of you from Hobby Vision. Oh, I love Hobby Vision. I have 18 books. Oh my days. I saw your books and they are beautiful, but don't know what and how to do. Well, Karin, you're in the right place to watch and learn with me and with everyone else. The paints I'm using, they were Kuretake pastel set. Beautiful Kuretake pastel of watercolors they are. After the first time I saw your live, I ordered some books, and that was the beginning of a new addiction. Now I have 9 of them and love them, but didn't have the nerve to cut the pages. No, Caroline, you're taking away best part. You must use them and love them and pet them. Some YouTuber recommended to only use freestanding storage furniture. not built-in. You may want to move around and storage furniture after in your craft. Very good, actually, point. IKEA has such a great furniture. I have these. This is best stuff from IKEA, so I may look what's new on IKEA, maybe this way. Oh no, for craft room, Ruby, to one room. Oh my days, it must be very sad. I started in December. I saw my first fair book and fell in love. Now I have 10. Oh my days, these guys. I'm sure you said what size the book you're using. I didn't say the size, but I tell you, I think it's 4 by what is it, 8 by 8? Yes, inch, 8 by 8 inch book. 8 by 8. It's a square one. Don't you think that the actual addition of the color to the background changed the page drastically for the better? Am I right? Oh, I didn't know. IKEA brought out a desk that attaches to Billy bookcase similar to. Do you know my desk? It's like architect desk, and it's from IKEA, and it's like the weight, because there is a shelf in front of me on the desk. The weight that it's carry, I don't think there is anything similar because I don't think the same desk is available. But I will try to source something like that. That it's like so solid that it's not breakable. So it's a metal legs and the table. But the second desk, imagine Marta's second desk would be such a dream. Oh, now I'm thinking L shape. L shape, and one of the window should be the desk in front of me. Oh, and on the side another one. Oh, I have an idea. I'm back. Yes, the color is everything. I honestly think the color is everything. Um, do you know what would be fantastic to have a little bit of splashes for sure, but some stamping. I just feel for stamping. How about Marta, grab your own old stamp text stamp and just get on with it, just like that. Oh, I have it. See, this is good for everything. If I don't know what to add, I just add text stamp, stamp text. No, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Mm. One moment, please. One moment, please. Please, please, please. Um, splashes, yes, but my text stamp. Let's see the black one first. A little bit. Actually, the gray would be nice, but I may just do the second stamping. So this is the first. Yeah. So the first and the second will be here. Oops. Don't move, please. There we go. I don't like dark stamping. I never did. Or maybe I did, but that was before before I don't know. I just love that delicate, that kind of, oh, look at this. What's beautiful about it is that um you like, I think a lot of people are stamping for the sake of stamping. I don't like that myself personally. I think when you stamp, you really have the power in your hand because you can build the actual what you call it, depth. Imagine, I've added stamping here. I've added stamping here. I didn't add everywhere else because this would bring the chaos. If you add it, you kind of darken it up. You're bringing the butterfly even up more. Have a look what I'm trying to say. I'll show you. So instead of like going everywhere, No, focus, guys. Where you actually stamping? Let this to be cautious idea, not cautious, conscious decision rather than stamp, 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 stamp. No. Same for the splashes. You can really splash in mindfully instead of opposite to it. Look. Don't you think it's gorgeous that there is this as if the actual butterfly is growing on the text? I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to somehow crosshatch stamp, use those for text. Do you have a crosshatch stamp? I swear I have no idea what's that. Do you have a crosshatch stamp? I don't know what's that. I'm sorry. I have L shape with three separate discs. Oh yes. L shape with L shape with three separate discs. That's U shape, no? I'm sorry. But I will have L shape. Yes, L shape. You know what I'm thinking? Because that's the room, right? Oh, I'll show you. I hope Hannah doesn't mind. So basically, here is the room. No, I can't sacrifice her drawing. Okay, I'm gonna grab a page. No, this is taken. So let's say, oh, perfect. So here is the room, basically. Here is the room. So here is the window. Here is the door. That's it. So my desk currently, it's a desk with the shelf in front, and I want it to be in front of the window. But if I'll put my desk here with the shelf in front, I'll cover the whole light. But I can go with my old desk being here with this tall tall shelf at the side and have that much desk. Yes. And of course, all the so the old desk would be here, right? And the new desk, so I could sit and record here at the window. And my old station could be here for the prep work, whatever, but the actual camera and light of the window could be here. How amazing, isn't it? So the door is here to open the door, and here is the rest will be the furniture, the shelving. I don't know, but the L shape sounds so good. Beautiful. I'm new. Jumping off the page. Sorry for sorry for sidetracking mind. Um Hi Marta. I wonder if I have at the least one of each of your books. I found you when the industrial book came out and caught up quickly. Also, Halloween, a fabulous book. I think Halloween book is again underrated. I think I'll be using it next year for sure. I have a plan for Halloween this year, but I would love to be back to the old Halloween. I didn't choose not even background ones because it was just not enough time because I had to jump in with the winter books. As a creator, it's a bit different, I have to say. So I don't know if I did second stamping. I hope I'm making sense with what I said about the stamping, guys. Perfect for the light, the window, yes. Marta would what a lovely surprise. Hello, Sue. Perfect for the light. You can have a work island in the middle of the room. Yes, as well. Or packing island or computer actually. No, do you know what I dream? One dream that I have, it's to have the armchair for customers, not for customers, for guests. I would love an armchair. I never had one in my life, and I never had swing in the house, and that's my other dream, which is I know it's mental. I know, and everyone, including even Emily, and says, "Mom, what a swing on in the living room?" I said, "Why not?" Okay, I know it's a little bit overboard, but I have all these years been collecting dreams. Why not at some point start, there are different dreams and wishes. Look, guys, what I'm doing. I'm covering the whole butterfly. I don't want my butterfly to have the actual stamping. Be mindful of where you stamp. Cover it up and stamp away. And maybe don't make the first impression, but the second actually, so it's much more subtle and delicate. Oh, I stamped on this. That's okay too. That's okay too. Stamping around, it's like a shadowing effect in a way. Yes, thank you for saying that. It's like adding this shading indeed. You can hear in my voice I'll be voiceless tomorrow. I'm glad that I made this live tonight rather than waiting till tomorrow. Tomorrow may not have happen. Armchair in my studio so I can have my coffee in the morning. Yes, exactly. Imagine an armchair, and I found those armchairs. You know, the armchairs that have the fabric on it. It's like the most crazy, the most crazy fabric, colorful patchwork, teal, pink, green, everything, designs, stripes, flowers, dots. Like the whole armchair is crazy. Like I loved it so much, and when I saw it, there was no talk about the house yet. But now I'm thinking, why didn't you buy it, Marta, back then? I'm regretting it now. But who could know? Like, I so love this stamping technique. Let's call it stamping technique, but it is. It is. so so maybe my computer could be actually, because right now computers there's no room for computers, so computers on the couch. How bad? But it is. So maybe in the middle, you're right, make some station for something. Maybe desk and, oh, that's too dark. That's okay. Desk and armchair. Ooh, that could be nice. And maybe I would get back to reading books finally, because I didn't read anything for years. So, okay. Do you know, the more the better, they say, but sometimes less is more too. So be very careful about it, right? I love the adding of the stamps. I think it makes the project as well. Honestly, it really does makes a difference. So I don't think I will add it everywhere. So I'm looking at it. I'm lifting it up and still looking to not overdo it, or, but I think it's already lovely. I don't know how much detail you see of the stamping, but I think if we go back to the video like 20 minutes ago, it would be a massive difference, I think. And now the question is, do we need the white stamping? This is the text stamp from my store. It's a text stamp that I cut it in half. I love this way. And I have one always for white, one always for black. And it's very handy. I don't know if we need the white one, actually. But I will add it. I don't know if we need it, but I may as well just do it. But I'm thinking about the bubbles, like, there we go, tiny, tiny. The white has to be really, oh wow, it's so gorgeous. Actually, it can go on the wings as well. Why not? A little bit. Oh wow. Um, and maybe last, Marta, don't go over it. And here. That's it. Is it? It is. Um, I like the mindfulness, not mindfulness, stamping with with the purpose. You know, stamp with the purpose instead of just going everywhere and it's just a chaos. Like, you can do it in the background if you have no particular images, if you're just starting the background and it's abstract or something, and then parts will be covered. You can do that, of course. You can always do whatever you want. But if you wish for a balance in your project and a sense and a purpose a little bit, I think it's even stamping can have a bit of more into it than just stamp it. You know, now same for the splashes. Let's see how mindful I'm going to be with the splashes. So I have the white splashes, which I think I'm gonna use. And I'm trying to think now out loud, where will I add it? No, before that we thought about adding a little bit of inking, didn't we? The gray barely was visible, so let's just add touch and of the walnut stain. Let's see. Because it's brown, so I'm not convinced it's a good pick. Because it's maybe too yeah. You see, I just don't want the project to be vintage. So I think I'm gonna still continue with the gray. I'm very basic with my colors. I don't know. I just don't feel like I want the blue edges because it would be too I don't know. It's already nice and blue from the coloring. Not necessarily I want the edges to be like that. You know? Oops. So let's see. What do you use for splashes? I'm very lazy, so I'm using ready-made ink, which is calligraphy ink, Winsor& and Newton. Fabulous. I love it to bits. I purchase, even though I don't use it, you can see that I don't use it. I purchased a gold one. There we go. They are fabulous. I have the silver one. Haven't used it. Maybe I just tested the colors, but I have it for Christmas. I just didn't have a chance to use that one. I've got the black one. You can see how bad it is. It's all um dust. It's all dusty. It was on the top shelf. It's the black color, but one funny color is this one, which is the brown one. And I did choose this one. It's the sepia color. I do like it. So these are quite expensive inks. I just think they will last you forever. And they are very white when you splash. Because when you do dilute and make your own splashes, it's all good. You can do that. And I encourage you to do that and not spend money. If you have white acrylic, if you have white gesso, dilute it with the water and you find good to go. If you have extra budget, you can get that one, no problem. But it's just faster for me, if I'll be honest. If I you see, I do love that gray addition to the edges than the brown, when the brown was going there, because the brown, it's really, for me, a lot of times it matches, but it's um nearly like this vintagey touch. I don't like vintage to my projects a lot of times, so I don't know. I just think I'm happy with how things are right now. I think I'm just gonna leave it, and just make the white splashes. Maybe the title. Do we have anything on hand? We do. Are you here? Stronger than ever. Don't worry, I'm here. Start something new. Be kind. I like that. Okay. Be kind. I'm gonna add it here onto this bubble. Be kind. Be happy. Be brave. I like that. Be brave. I will need to cut it. They're just too long for my liking. Why did you make them long, Marta? Well, because I didn't know any better back then. And I still love using it, so be brave. I love the bubble text on the bubbles. We are 3 hours in, guys. I'm sorry. Be present. I like that. Oops. Be present. It's twice. No, we don't need twice. We need one. We'll be present at least once. Be like a present. Now, there we go. Okay. I think 3 is enough, and that's going to be plenty. Oopsie. Oopsie, oopsie. No. Okay. There we go. I hope some of you will enjoy that, having the membership we just gifted. Enjoy that. It's a month of membership, guys, so enjoy. Enjoy. Now, how is the splashing? No, not this brush, Marta. Where's the tiny... Oh, there we go. Congratulations. I hope you will enjoy. Check the playlist for the members, so you will have the... Oh, look at it. So I'm going, let's say, here on this one edge, and I'm going to go back again for the same edge here. Then I'm going to go for here in the middle. However, then I'm thinking, wouldn't that be more better if we're going to jump in for the middle part because it's so dark? But I don't know. At the end of the day, let's do a little bit of that. All of them kind of touches, but then a tiny focus on, let's say, here. and tiny focus here. Wouldn't that be nice to have a huge blob? Like, oh, there we go. Like this. I think that's it. Am I right? I'd say so. I think so. My gorgeous friend. I think we can call this one done and dusted. I still can talk. Barely, but I can. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we met up. I'm so glad that it was spontaneous, no plan project. As you can tell, as you can see, it's possible to do that way. So thank you so very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching the recording, the Digi Papers, you can get them right now in the store. They are not free because the live class is finished, but please make sure to check my social media for the next time because there's always something happening, and I'm sure there is going to be something soon because I just love making you surprises. So why not? For now, excuse me. One thing, guys. Do you know what I think? It's a bit too blunt here, so I may just add. No, Marta, maybe leave it. Maybe it doesn't want to be. Do you know what? It doesn't want to be there, so I'm not gonna leave it. Dziękuję, Anetko. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. It was a pleasure to be in your homes. I hope to meet with you soon. Share your projects if you have done some in the Cut and Collage with Maremi on Facebook group. We would love to see you there. Join. Thank you so much for the likes up. There's nearly 500, so we're missing like I think 10 of you. But thank you for everyone. It's a huge success. There's so many of you watching, and it's amazing to have such a big, large community of kind people crafting together. So that's fantastic. Have fun recreating this page. Happy weekend, happy Sunday. Stay safe, mind yourself and your loved ones, and all the very best. And I'll speak to you soon. See you very, very soon. Bye for now. I love you. Bye bye. Oh, Aida, thank you so much for moderating. You are a star. And thank you, everyone who was on the chat helping everyone to answer the questions when I didn't see it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.